saying? What's up? We're back again. You know who it is. Back again, man. Just woke up, baby. Well, we here. You know what I'm saying? Back again. How you guys doing? How's everything?
He just woke up.
I just woke up. You know what I'm saying? Q was like, hey, man, we got a podcast today. I said, real? No way. I was in my drawers. You know what I mean? About to jump in the shower. Appreciate Q.
Yeah, man. Glad you answered the phone.
Hey, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't. I was like, man, I'm about to jump in the shower. I'll call him back. You know, have to cleanse my body, my soul. But what's up, man? Let's got some new people on the podcast today. Some people are coming right now, but we're gonna get it started. You know, let's introduce our guests for this week. You know, we got some newcomers out of Dago and one from Montego Bay.
No.
Hey, same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I am from Antigua. Antigua and Montego Bay is not the same thing.
Jamaica.
Hold on, let's pull it up, man.
Yeah, look at them.
Come
Google
on,
that.
Let's pull these.
I stuck up for you earlier.
And she did.
I
She
had
had
you
your
down.
back. I corrected you, but she had your
Same
back.
thing. It's the
Antigua.
same thing. Antigua.
A
So
out
tell
of
her.
M.
How you spell it? Where is that at? It's Jamaica?
It's in the Caribbean island. It's Antigua and Barbuda. It's close to Jamaica, but not exactly close. Look
So
it
where's
up.
Antigua Bay then?
It's not Antigua Bay. It's just called Antigua.
Where you getting the baby? You just want to say baby so bad.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Antigua.
You want to be right. That's what it is.
Montego is Montego Bay, right?
You got
Montego Bay.
it.
What's
Montego Bay.
Montego's Jamaica, and then Antigua is like its own
Oh, that's
Island.
island, like by
Yes.
itself.
Bay. Let's see. Montego Bay.
An
Montego?
A.
What's
An
that? Hold
A.
on.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
hey.
Monty, that's what?
Oh, the geographic.
Holy shit.
He did say he just woke up, right?
I'm gonna
I
leave
don't think
him
his
alone.
brain
Yeah.
is
Where's
settled
that?
yet.
It's Montego.
Montego.
Montego. Bay. There you go.
There
Let's
it
see
is.
where we at, man, so we
It's
can
Jamaica.
Boom.
Jamaica. Let's see the maps, so we can get it right. See, we're right here, Montego Bay.
Screaming.
So where you at?
Antigua
Antigua. Now Google Antigua.
Okay.
with an A. Don't let-
Antigua.
Yeah.
Antigua.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Barbados.
No.
Not really.
So where you at? So where you? You didn't even show you where you at, girl. You ain't
That's
from
it
nowhere.
right there.
The whole thing. That's the
whole
whole
Oh
thing.
shit!
Yeah.
You the whole island.
Yeah, we have 365 beaches.
Oh, so you by Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it's like all in that area.
Oh shit, Dominica Republic. Oh, it's like St. Lucia's down here. Oh, so you okay? Oh, you one of them tropical girls, Virgin Island girls.
No, I'm not part of Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Oh.
Same-
He is. He is.
Yeah, it's
he is-
okay.
He is.
So you one of them islands? You one of them islands around the
So
little
those are the
coast
North
right
Islands.
here? That's dope, man. Good shit.
So
you.
there's North Islands and the South Islands.
And the Virgin Island right there.
Yeah.
There you go. U.S. Virgin Islands.
Man, that's
So
dope.
pan out more, so people can understand. Keep panning out till you see America.
It's like right there.
So you way over here.
Like we're right there, and up there you
The
guys.
so you okay? Question: do you pronounce it Caribbean or Caribbean?
Caribbean.
Okay.
It's not pirates.
Okay. Caribbean. Okay. And people can pronounce it
He
different.
was cooking.
Hey, I'm just saying.
It's frying me.
I'm just saying.
I'm tickled.
They be pronouncing it different. You know what I mean? So I was trying to get the.
It's a good vacation spot to be
You know what I'm
honest.
saying? Hey, that's dope though. Good shit, man.
Yeah,
Hey, well,
I'm
so
right
what?
there right now. I'm jealous.
So
She's there right now.
tell us about yourself, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
What you want to know?
What do you do? What do you do? What makes you special?
I'm me.
I heard
That's it.
that.
I'm different. I don't look to blend in or fit in or anything. I stay in my own bubble.
Brady's in the building. Brady's in the building. Holy shit, Brady's in the building.
So what do you like to do in Antigua?
No, I live in New York.
No, I'm just saying when you was out there. What is
Oh,
some
no, I
of
left
the
when I
things?
was young.
Oh, okay. okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
I'm back.
I want to go back, but I haven't decided when.
Oh, okay.
But I got family out there though.
What part of New York?
Harlem
Oh.
and the Bronx.
I can kind of tell you from more New York. You know?
Yeah, I grew up there.
I can tell.
Like Antigua, made me,
You
but
need
New York
this.
raised me. That's what I tell people.
Okay. So for those that don't know about New York, when they go to Harlem, what is some of the spots that they got to go to?
Everywhere. I can't. It's everywhere. The whole of Harlem you have to experience.
Harlem's not Harlem no more though.
It's not. It's
Last time I went,
gentrification took over and a lot of stuff changed and all
it's
that.
different.
But it's still Harlem at heart though.
Yeah. Last time I went, I was like, shit, this ain't even Harlem. This is like
listen, it's
upscale area.
Tell me about. I'm mad as hell, so don't listen.
I tried to go to Jim Jones corner, man. I was like, ain't Jim Jones? I ain't seen no Jim Jones there. I seen
I
little
remember
Jewish
growing
people.
up.
Jewish people.
Back then, I didn't see no white people growing up in the 90s and everything.
Yeah.
When I saw white people, it was like Manhattan, going to like the doctor's appointment, whatever, into the city.
Yeah.
After
Ain't
one
it-
time,
ain't it
you
crazy?
ain't seeing nobody.
Ain't it crazy like how like gentrification could just like ruin culture in the area?
It
That's
definitely
crazy.
did.
Cause I was in Watts the other day, and I was like, man, I said where they starting to tear down the Jordan Downs. I said, man, they got like a Starbucks back there now. They got a Best Buy.
That's crazy.
I said,
They
yeah,
erasing history.
That's wild. That's wild, bro.
yeah, they got a PetSmart. Oh, that's how you know it's over
Tried to
with.
open up the spot right there in whatchamacallit. I mean, we ain't
What?
white, but at the same time, they definitely. What when Dad was looking at that spot in LA, was it Long Beach in the
Oh,
60s?
no, that was Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Yeah,
Inglewood
Inglewood.
looking
It was
real
different.
nice over
It's
there.
looking real beautiful.
You can San Diego University. Shh. University in that El Cajon area. Shit, they switched that shit up.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit
true.
still look like shit.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah.
Where the Africans be at?
Man, that shit ain't never really that's crazy part. Like for me, because that has always been that.
Yeah.
They ain't never look. They might bring some more apartments,
It looks nice over there now.
but them is still occupied by like
Yeah,
the Africans, the Asians, like
Little
that's-
Africa.
No, that's not Little Africa.
That's not little. What's further down?
Little Africa is in Emerald Hills, the bottom of it. Well, so in gang terminology, Little Africa is at the bottom of Emerald Hills. But for a lot of people, they be like, "That is Little Africa." That's where they all be.
That's
You
what
go-
we. Yeah, that's
you
what I
go
thought it
down-
was.
Look, you go down University. Was it University in what is it, Winona or something like that? Right there, right. They man on the weekdays.
Yeah.
All the old heads and all that, they be right there playing whatever game they be playing. It'd be like
Right, they
15,
there.
20 games. They just be on the corner playing. I don't know what it
Bruh,
is.
that's like when we tried to do the Inglewood thing and they redid Hollywood Park. So they redid Hollywood Park and then they opened up Corkins, like Corkins something, as like a little restaurant on the corner, and they had these apartments that was like connected to it. And the whole apartments, man, they had like like red rags hanging out the window.
Oh,
They
man.
had like 30 dudes outside, and then
Oh,
the lady,
shit.
as we were doing it, the lady was like, "Oh yeah, that's not gonna be there in about 5 months. Don't worry about that." I'm like, God damn, y'all just gonna kick everybody out.
gonna wipe
They was like,
everybody
yeah,
out.
They're about to whoop that. They was like, we're gonna demolish that whole side. I'm like,
Damn,
that's crazy.
that's crazy, man.
Gentrification. There you go.
They wanted to get rid of Chicano Park. All right, motherfuckers said, hell no, don't do that. That's crazy though. Hey, welcome to the podcast. What's the studio? We got another newcomer to the podcast. What's going on? Introduce yourself.
All right, my
What
name is
makes you special?
Kiana. What makes me special?
Yeah, what makes you special, man?
I can tell you what I do. I'm a travel lab tech.
Oh, it's dope.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
dope.
born and raised here. I'm a Grove baby.
Yeah, I heard
So-
that. Lemon Grove.
Yeah, I'm Grove baby all the time.
That shit still looks the same too.
Huh? Oh yeah,
Now, that
low-
looks the same.
Low key, it's not gonna change. That one strip is never gonna look any different.
Yeah, I grew up in Lemon Grove too.
Yeah, I grew up on Grove Street, so it definitely looks the
Certain
same.
areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm always myself, cool, chilled out
Man, appreciate you,
all the
man.
time. This kind of new, like, I'm like big on the stage fright thing, so I'm like really out of my element right now. So
Hey, I give you 5 minutes. I give you 2
I'm
topics.
just saying, like, I really appreciate being here. So
Hey, you gonna be the one I be
Cool.
arguing with. I give you because they all say
Go
that.
ahead, Lamont.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I was rocking for you. And then
I appreciate you.
Then you came back and you just ruined it.
I
I don't know.
I'm known to do that.
Curveball, just straight out like.
I am known to do that.
We
I am
talked about
known.
it. We prepped for this. And
I
you
know.
said, yeah,
More than
we
once.
did. I said,
Hey, when
okay,
the cameras
you got
come on,
this.
it's like sometimes your mind go blank. You know what I'm saying?
And it just brought you back to Montego Bay, huh?
Absolutely.
It's just because
man.
it rhymed for real. It's
Yeah.
just that's all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Bray Brady, what's up, dog? Where you at, man? What's up, Brady? Hey, Brady, I got a bone to pick with you, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
What
Last
happened?
week they was digging San Diego out.
Man, it was a good thing
And
I
you didn't
wasn't
show
here.
up.
Man, it was, you know.
You didn't show up. I called you. Brady didn't even no phone call return.
Bro, I
didn't
mean-
answer my phone call.
It was
that's
Chanel.
wild.
No,
Yeah,
but
bro.
see, I ain't got no, like, come on, bro.
That's
See,
crazy.
I
They was
can't-
talking shit about San Diego. I'm trying to
Yeah,
defend
and-
San
and be
Diego.
the people who like that, who talk shit about San Diego, nigga. It's like, bro, you don't got a pot to piss in when it comes to San. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I was trying to call Brady. Brady didn't. I couldn't even get
guess-
the hotline. I had to call speaker box.
Oh man, you
You
know,
know,
I've been.
I had to call Mr. San Diego and he didn't answer the phone, man. I was like, damn, I ain't
Nah,
nobody.
man, I bet you know-
I'm gonna get Q to call next time.
It's that time. Nah, that day I was out of it though. It's just closer to that time, so I just been kind of
That's
self-reflecting.
crazy. I said, I
Shit
ain't
like
nobody
that.
no more than Brady. He ain't answer my phone. I'm trying
Nah,
to defend
man,
the
I
city.
see
Chanel was going hard though.
Hard, bro.
Chanel was going hard.
Oh, hard.
She can't go hard though, bro.
She went hard.
I said, damn.
She went hard.
I felt bad, man. I was like, man.
the poor little girl over here, the low, all she could do is just chuckle.
Bro.
She was like,
Damn.
I think you're wrong. That's all she could do. She didn't have no support. It was like, oh man.
We had a San Diego slander podcast last one.
Nah, I mean,
I said shit.
I feel like I tell you what, you gonna have fucked up niggas and females and whatever anywhere you go. Some of the morals, and shit like that are different. Some of like the principles, how they move is different. But it'd be
Even when Terrell came in, he was like, I'm not about to argue with that.
It wasn't even like,
yeah,
Because, she don't stop.
no, that girl kept going.
it's crazy because
I fuck with her though.
she not from
I like
here,
her.
though.
She from D.C.
She from DC.
I like her though.
So how you from DC and already say San Diego niggas suck?
That's because she been out here longer than
Oh, she been here a long time?
dirt. Then she said she been here for like 11 years or some shit.
No, I thought she
10
said she was
years.
like, I thought she said she was there like 4 years or something.
Fuck no.
Wow.
She was way longer than that.
I thought she said 4 years.
It ain't no 4.
probably like 6 or 7, I would say.
Damn. That's crazy.
I'll say I put my money on 9-10.
But that's
Damn, well, she
that's-
from here, 9-10.
I mean, when I was 10 years old, I didn't have like too much of an input on like shit that went on unless I knew or I was doing something. So maybe people just be having poor selection when it comes to the people they date, and then they want to blame it on the area. Choose better, move better.
I know we had a couple girls here too.
That's a real statement though, because I mean you could do that anywhere. Like if I went to Miami and every dude that I met at Miami, like backdoors you, then that's gonna be
your perception.
your
of the city.
perception of the whole entire city,
Yeah.
not the particular people that you was hanging around.
That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
it's like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? We get that in New Orleans. They be like, "Oh, y'all is crazy." I was like, "You dealt with a dude that was a killer, and he beat your ass. You dealt with that. Like
Everybody
you-
That's true.
Oh my God, I'll never."
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Hey, man, you got anything coming up before we get into these questions?
Bub's birthday.
Oh shit! I did. I posted that.
Yeah, come on, man. It's
At this point,
it's
you
the anniversary of you coming out.
Right.
You
No,
came-
for real. I haven't been out
showed
ever
up.
since.
You haven't been to a club since.
I haven't been in club since.
Bub got you, man.
Hey, I haven't been to the club ever since. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I went too. Didn't even know him. That's
It's
crazy.
that time of the year again.
I haven't been out ever since. Haven't been out ever since.
You gotta pop up Saturday. Then.
This Saturday?
This
Yeah.
Saturday.
I gotta come out, man.
Come on, this Saturday, bro.
I fuck with Bub, man. Met the dude one time, dog. That's crazy. Made me come out to a club, and I have never met the dude before. Made me come out to the club, man. That's crazy.
Man, Bub was the
And I don't even like fuck with the clubs like that. I don't go to no club, but I came out because of him.
Bub was the realest.
Yeah. It's like, man,
Miss you out here, bro. For real.
rest in peace, Bub.
You know what's crazy?
Hey.
I haven't said that yet.
What's that?
I don't know why.
Mm.
Maybe I need to
I hope I
say
didn't
that.
say the wrong thing.
No. I just haven't.
The other day I did. Kiki was like, "Man, it's my birthday. I don't know what I'm supposed to do." I said, "Man, we could go to Phoenix." She looked at me and she was like, she started crying, bro. She was like, "Nah, Phoenix." I was like, "Ah, fuck, I forgot." I was like,
Man, you know that was
My bad, Vegas.
Hey, I'm looking at Phoenix. I'll be there in a couple weeks.
man. We got
Going
this.
up?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Going to club? 11-11?
No, I'm gonna look for a house out there.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do, bro.
Hey, bro, them houses are cheap.
Phoenix is the spot to be.
Hey, them houses are cheap.
That's our next.
Phoenix.
Big ass houses
That's
on
the
me.
next-
God.
That's
Yeah,
the next
they-
destination.
So they had
Uh-huh.
a dude on Instagram. He was like, "Man, stop coming to Phoenix." He was telling, he said, especially you,
I'm
Chicago,
coming.
you Chicago and Detroit people, stop coming to Phoenix. They don't
Bro.
open the floodgates.
Bro, Phoenix for you get some land out there with Phoenix. 3,000 square foot house.
Then you burnt your Chris
400,000. I was like 400,000 for 3,000.
Yeah.
When I
No,
saw
it's only 3 months out of the year.
Yeah, but most of the time, 3 months out of the year, people come.
Yeah, come to San Diego. I come back to San Diego.
Sandstorms. Not out of there.
beaches out there.
Come back to San Diego.
They don't got no beaches out there. I'm not doing that.
Man, you don't even go to the beach now. Well, you.
Oh, they said the-
Who go to them beaches?
barely see
That
it.
water 60 degrees.
When you get a certain age, you start looking at property and stuff like that.
That is very true.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, you know, like everybody would be like, oh man, like the big move in San Diego is everybody moving to Dallas. What's really in Dallas?
I don't know. I used
Yeah.
to live in Houston for 7 years.
South of Houston. But Dallas.
You like Houston's dope.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I love you.
Houston's dope.
That was really in Dallas, but it's cheap. So
It's cheap.
Of course, yes. I'm gonna go there too.
Bro, you get some land, homie, out there for 3 months. You got suffer for 3 months.
Yeah, I like it. You know, it's just the heat. Like you be
3
burnt.
months. That's only 3 months. And like I said, come out to San
I
Diego.
just feel like I don't want to be in a place where I know I can grill a ribeye on the concrete.
You can. You can.
Girl, I mean,
You can.
we
You
was
can.
helping Daryl open.
You definitely can.
Daryl with the breakfast bitch out there.
Yeah.
So we out there like I'm looking. It's hot in the kitchen. So I'm looking outside. They got a breeze, and I'm like, man, I said I'm about to go enjoy that breeze. And I walked outside.
It lied to you.
That heat slapped the piss out of me. I'm like, oh,
It lied.
that's hot air.
Yeah.
It's like when you have the fan on and it's hot already, and it should just be hitting hot air just be hitting
No,
your face.
You gotta literally
You
just
want to
step
suffer for
in
3
and
months
in
for
there.
that?
What's up?
You want to suffer for 3 months?
Absolutely. I come here. I got a house here. I come back here.
Again,
that's
it's,
true.
it's,
Come here.
the older you get, like it's just certain things like
I mean, to live in
I mean, I
an
know.
affordable
I
man-
wanted a country life.
like
I'm
I
about to
go to,
be-
I pretty much go at this point in my life. I pretty much go to work and come home.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
what I do.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Dude,
I
I'm talking
might
about the-
pop out every now and then,
I'm a
but
homebody,
I don't gotta be. So as long as my
Yeah.
my domain is sane,
That's it.
I can do my thing.
Dude, you go over here, it's gonna cost me about 1.5 for a piece of shit house. You know, for like a rundown, regular fucking piece of shit house. If I buy 1.5 out of there, I have the whole block. 1.5.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The whole block.
So I think that's worth 3 months out the year.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
I'm talking about like a brand new house on the whole fucking block.
You know, you're right.
Well, I have a compound. I won't even see my kids. My kids will be on the West Wing. I mean, like for 1.5.
The West Wing.
I ain't got no kids to
1.5.
see.
Yeah, I feel that
Be me and
though.
my
You know
girls
what?
and
You
my
know
cat.
what 1.5 is a month?
Now,
Yeah.
for everybody out there that's like, wait, yeah, he's Phoenix, not Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Scottsdale. Oh yes, Scottsdale's
A
different.
little bit different. It's a little
Yeah,
bit
Scottsdale's a little different.
I agree with
Those
you.
out there that's
Yeah.
like,
I like Phoenix though, like
Yeah,
the
Scottsdale's
size of
different.
heat though.
Scottsdale's a rich area, so that's nothing to
yeah.
Scottsdale. Scottsdale's probably one of the richest areas in the United States.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real money out there. Like a lot of the billionaires and millionaires go out there to retire. That's real money out there. Yeah, ain't shit in Scottsdale.
Besides the heat, I think Phoenix is a good city though.
It's a real nice city.
Yeah.
it is, man. It's a vibe too. That like that nightlife. That nightlife is underrated. It's probably.
Yeah, I haven't been out, so I don't.
Check it
I
out.
don't
I've
know.
never,
it's-
I've never
Me
been
neither.
out.
Oh
Check it
man,
out.
it's their nightlife is nice. Like I'm not gonna exaggerate it. So, but I'm gonna just say their nightlife is nice.
I got a homie out there, so I'm excited, man. See what it's about.
All right, diving into it.
Let's talk about it. Oh, I want to get into something before we jump into your questions. I seen this meme or reel, and it was like what's red flag songs that you guys think, you know, let's say you got a significant other and they listen to a certain song
Red
and they
flag
give you a red flag. So what's some red flag songs that you guys would deem red flags? Like, so you dating somebody and they play this song, you be like, hell nah, I ain't fucking with him because he
Anything
listen to
Rod
this.
Wave. I remember I was
Rod Wave?
I was
Your girl?
dating, yeah. Future, but I was dating this chick. and we were driving back from LA. Nigga, I would just put Rod Wave shit on, just like, and I kind of knew like, and she was just like every song was just like, you didn't appreciate me. And he was like. She's like, nigga, turn this fucking shit off. I was like, oh man, like,
Damn.
bro, like, yeah. So
Rod Wave, huh? Damn, that's crazy. So she listened to Rod Wave.
no, I did.
Oh,
I
you
put
do?
it on.
Oh,
I put it on.
toxic.
Yeah,
Huh?
just because I did the Urkel Nerd. I knew it was Urkel, but I put it on.
Right there. No purpose.
I put that shit on.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Future already said it.
Future?
He ain't shit.
Future?
Toxic ass. He is toxic.
The new Future.
I be vibing.
You be vibing?
I love Future.
Future is a man.
Yeah, but he's
early future. That's why I don't. He kind of wild now, so but he still be spitting. But like,
I mean, he do spit, but that's
early
still
future,
toxic.
like astronaut status, all that, Pluto, that shit. He used to gas it. It wasn't even on no toxic shit. It was really on some like bars.
So if they listen to Future, damn, I bump Future.
Yeah.
Woo, Future, man. I'm on a Future run right now. The last month, Future has been. That motherfucker's so cold.
All right, so
Yeah.
what's yours?
I was thinking of what's his name? The one that passed away in the airport. What's that guy name?
Oh, Juice WRLD?
Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD. Yeah, you listen to Juice WRLD.
I forgot he.
So that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
That's a
I
red
think
flag for you, Juice WRLD?
Yeah, Juice WRLD. I think that's like you got some issues, man. Like you on drugs and issues.
For real.
For it's a girl though, I think like Doja Cat or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Doja Cat?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
She's
I don't
fucking
listen to him
crazy.
much, so.
So you going on more for like
fire.
crazy than like what the people actually
crazy.
saying?
I mean, yeah, she said some wild shit too.
I mean,
I feel like
Listen to her music. That shit's
nah,
wild.
but
bro.
I'm just saying something that like, but no, what I'm saying is like you're more like on a mental thing.
both.
Yeah.
But her music is pretty
But
wild
I'm just
too.
talking
Listen
about, I'm
to
talking about
lyrics.
like if I get in a car with a chick and she plays like for example City Girls and she's talking about like using niggas, fucking broke ass niggas, all that shit, I'll be like, man, I was like, damn, bro, like all that.
I don't know about City Girls because I feel like they're trendy. That's why I wasn't really minding for girls. To
All right, well,
girls.
she played Trina, Don't Trip.
Trina. I
Trina?
grew up with Trina, so that's nothing to me.
And she bopping that Don't
I mean,
Trip.
can you
Don't
really
trip,
blame
yeah.
the City Girls? Lil Yachty wrote it.
Yeah,
True.
I didn't know that.
paved the way.
I know that he did.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Act Up was all Lil
you
Yachty
can
writing.
still you can
Oh, yeah,
still
he did
blame
write
him.
that.
Yeah.
You can still blame them, especially if
Yeah.
it see to me when it becomes toxic is when
Yeah.
shit is played after a situation.
Yeah.
But if you just get in the car and that's just what you're listening to, I'm not gonna trip because I'm like
Yeah.
that's just what you like. But like if it's after a situation,
Oh, you sending a message. You
yeah,
trying to
that's
say
what I'm
something.
saying. Like
Yeah.
that
Or
is
like
when
K. Michelle
to
can't
me,
raise a man because he
Yeah.
pissed you off.
that
So
is
now you
being
gotta play
toxic.
that
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Now I'm like, yeah, this all right.
Yeah, K. Michelle might be one.
Yeah,
Even
I'm
though
that.
I listen to
And
K.
Keisha
Michelle
Cole.
by myself,
Yeah.
but
And Keisha
I get in
Cole.
the car, she gets like can't raise a man. Get the
Yep.
fuck out.
Yeah. Because now she trying to indirectly tell you something. She trying to send you a message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she definitely got to go.
Yeah.
I don't really see like
But,
a
like-
red flag for music though. Like for me, the only red flag that nigga talking about, let me put my SoundCloud music on. I'm like, hell no, But I don't have a specific artist like, cause I be vibing to all type of music. You can put anything on, I'll vibe out to that.
But let's say you mad, like you and your significant other get into it, and you play a song like you
If
trying
I'm
to say something to them.
if I'm upset,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Like what if that nigga
Like, you
start
know-
playing that YG bitches ain't shit, bro?
see, I be
What up,
vibing
Beyonce?
out. Yeah, I get you. But
You know what I'm saying? You be like, who
That
was
shit go hard.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm good for
I
that
can't.
one. I feel,
Oh, well, Beyonce, you don't know about me? That one? Oh, hell no.
Irreplaceable, you know, you be like,
Yeah, that's
Irreplaceable?
that is
Oh,
true.
hell
That is true.
nah.
That is true.
to the left.
I got another one. He'll be here in a minute? What?
I love
Shit.
music so much. I'll be oblivious.
but it
I'll
also
be
depends.
vibing out.
But it also depends on where you at in the relationship. too.
Yeah.
It's serious.
Bro, she said, I can have another one in a minute.
minute.
Better yet, he will be here in a minute. Wow.
And she packed the bags too. already?
Wow.
The boxes.
Everything.
I wish you motherfucking would.
That's funny.
I won't fight him, though.
She was just hurt because you see she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, she's definitely hurt. But yeah, man, Q. Since I was,
Come on, bring up the Meg Thee Stallion. Come on.
okay,
Come on. So we
yeah,
get a female's opinion.
okay.
I'm gonna shut
So
the
we
fuck
had
up.
this is a good one. This is a good one. We had a good debate about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. So if it came out the truth came out and said and Megan Thee Stallion was lying about Tory Lanez, should Megan Thee Stallion go to jail?
You want to go first?
If the truth came out, Megan Thee Stallion.
So, because they did have,
I don't.
they
yo,
did. So they had the was it the police
Mhm.
cam footage? The body cam footage of her saying that she wasn't shot and her saying that she don't want to go to jail.
Yep.
Because of her image.
Yep.
But at the same time, if we knew that all this ain't true, and then Tory just try to do it just to like,
Protect her and shit.
then he should deserve to be in jail, right?
He deserved to be in jail, but do you think she should go to jail because
You lied.
So
She lying.
So that's what we was talking about. So here goes the crazy part about it. They all, at this point they all deserve to be in jail because they all lied on their oath.
That's it.
The interesting part is Tory Lanez would be free. Time served. But
you think she should go to jail though?
yes. Her and the homegirl make them sillies.
Do you think Tory Lanez? Do you think he did it?
No, I never thought he did it.
You guys think he did it?
I think he did it, but
You think
I
he
have
did?
so much to say.
I don't
Say it.
know.
Oh shit.
So like,
I
okay,
have
I
put my 2 cents
There we
in.
go.
I have so
Come
much
on.
to say.
Come
I'm in
on.
a clear mind, so I have so much to say. So the video footage was already showed in court. I don't think that would, and it really didn't prove anything. And she already said prior to the incident happening that she was gonna lie because she didn't want to even talk to the police in the first place. So she just made up some whatever the case may be. She already said she lied to the police because she didn't want to get the police involved. Second, I don't even know why Meg Thee Stallion's name isn't even coming up because she didn't even press charges. The state did. So like, why, and she was just a witness. Like, you can't really control, like,
You don't have to go to court.
I mean, that is very true. But like, if somebody shot me, right?
And then you admit
I'ma go
that,
to- I'ma-
then you admit that you lied to the police. That already is kind of like
You're,
Yeah,
Well,
like,
you told a lot of different lies
you're
though.
a tainted witness. You're
but
not
I
even
think
a
she
good
admitted
witness.
to lying prior to even like going to court. I don't think, you know what I'm saying?
But just admitting the lie. I just in my household,
Yeah.
my daddy always be like, if you lie once, you lie twice.
That is
so
true.
therefore, now your whole story is invalid to me.
Bro, she lied like 3 times. She gonna call him 3 different
She-
lies.
She lie a lot too, from what I be seeing.
I mean, that's what her ex said. She was a liar and she had a dark spirit. But
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just going off like as far as the court, what the court shit, aspect of it. Okay, I just feel like at the end of the day, it's medical searches that she did officially get shot. Like, the doctor already said she got shot.
No, he didn't.
He did. That's in the
No,
court.
He said she is injured from a gunshot. She had a wound from a gunshot. That's not being shot.
Either way, she got shot at, right?
No. So
Somebody
it
shot
said-
at her.
It says she suffered from a gunshot injury, not a gunshot wound. Those are two completely different things, right? An injury, and that's what they said happened, and that adds up with her story and the piece of glass. An injury could be the gun went off, busted glass, and now she had a shard of glass in her foot. Can I tell you one thing? Ain't nobody is going to be shot and be performing 3 weeks later.
I don't know. Didn't
No,
what's his name? Skirley did that. He got shot and he had a sling on and he was performing the other day.
Shot.
Yeah, and
23.
that was 24 hours.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a-
you're right. You're right.
One.
Skilla Baby, I think it's
Skilla Baby.
Yeah,
Chicago.
yeah.
Detroit.
She
Detroit.
got shot in her foot, right? And you're not walking on that shit. You're
Hell
not.
no.
I mean,
Not like that.
Oh
She was in a
no,
club
what's his name
for
too? What's old boy
sitting
from fucking Texas? What's his name?
what are you talking about?
What's old boy name? This got him and his artist got murdered. Man, what's his name? What's old boy name that was in a wheelchair?
someone from Houston.
Yeah, Houston. What's his name?
Right here on the shit.
Sauce Walker.
No, Sauce Walker. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker. She shot. Yeah, shot it
Drugs will help niggas. do
Next
that
day.
too.
with 2 days. He was actually.
True. Drugs will help.
These
That's
niggas
true.
Was on heavy drugs.
That's
I
true.
get it. They
That's true.
You know what I mean? But nah, I never believed that she got shot. She suffered from a gunshot injury. It's a completely different thing from a gunshot wound.
I don't know. I just either way it goes, gunshot wound, gunshot injury. Like, it's still like a dangerous situation. I just feel like it could have got worse than what it already was. Luckily, she's even able to like sustain like minimal injury, but I think it's just a simple fact being like even Tori has showed like a violent pattern before before the gunshot situation. So like I feel like there was an argument. I don't know like what they argued about, of course, because I wasn't there. But I do, as far as like going based off court and like evidence, the nigga should be in jail.
So if it comes out, because now they're trying to free him, and it's coming out that some of the stuff was false. Don't you think?
But I think the things that they're bringing up that they're claiming as false was already given to the court. The judge, the jury already said.
They also saying that there's stuff that they suppressed in court that they didn't allow to be said.
But the things that they're bringing up was already displayed in court.
Yeah.
So there's nothing new that they're bringing up.
Re-bringing it up so he could be free.
I don't think he should be free.
Or because maybe they re-bringing it up because new evidence has come about.
I don't think there's new evidence that has come about because the things that they showed is literally the same thing they showed in court. Nothing is new.
So if
that's just my argument.
Nothing is new, and they're coming out saying that, all right, well, we went back and looked at it, and maybe we was wrong about certain things, right?
Or they missed something.
Or they missed something, supposedly, because it happens.
And money speaks more than anything.
So therefore, they come out and be.
Money speaks.
They come out.
I don't know.
And they're like,
that's just my
okay,
argument.
well, he maybe he didn't do it. We're gonna set him free.
What about the bodyguard? Supposedly that came out and said that he didn't shoot.
He wasn't even there. His testimony ain't even valid. So he has an opinion for something he wasn't even there for.
Well, then
Because he said
that's crazy. Because then, with that being said, Megan Thee Stallion's testimony should be invalid because she's not. She lied so many times.
Well, he wasn't even there. Like he can't even bring up something that he did not witness. Like he just going off. Oh, I heard from around the corner them say like we don't know that is even true. But at the same time, with Megan Thee Stallion, okay, like from jump, she said that she lied to the police. Personally, I love my black men too. Like,
but how do you feel about a liar though? How do you feel about a liar?
How I feel about a liar?
Yeah, how you feel about a liar? No,
I don't like liars.
I don't like liars neither.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't like niggas that shoot women either. But I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't really like certain aspects. But I also do believe, like, if there was any chance that they got that wrong, and because she was a liar, I think there should be some kind of repercussions on her. And I feel like that with anybody. I feel like like people that cry rape and didn't really get raped, people that cry they got robbed and didn't really get robbed. Like I just think people that just lie on certain shit like that, they need some kind of punishment.
And honestly,
if their actions cause another person time.
Yep, you want a person's life, their character, everything.
Well, too, he wasn't even supposed to be around a gun.
No, I'm just saying in general, people who just lie on people.
Supposed to be around guns.
So like,
technically, if you don't got
he got charged for the gun, right?
I mean, well, that's his fault. Because why the hell you around a gun if you're not
then
supposed to have? So that's if you violated.
A lot of shit was his fault. He served him time.
But I'm just saying, like, he wasn't even supposed to be around a gun anyway. He got charged for that gun.
No, that's
not necessarily
that's his fault with that
shooting. So I don't know. Like he got charged for that gun for real, and the state charged him. It's not like Megan said. Send him to jail.
Oh my god, horrible.
I want him in jail.
I can't wait to go to Arizona.
So and being a public figure, and she was big, but she was like popping big around that time. Of course, she gonna protect her image. I don't know. I just feel like if that was a state thing, I don't think Megan's name for real. We shouldn't be mad at Megan. We should be mad at the state of California. Because the state of California is the reason why they convicted him and put him in jail, not Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, they hard on guns though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's my point. Like we're poking at Megan.
Oh, yeah.
We literally should be poking at the state of California and their system. And if he was wrongly convicted.
Yeah, that's a good one to talk about. Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
That's just me.
I agree with you 1,000%. But hell yeah, Q, you want to jump on your thing or you want to pull up this list?
No, I'll jump on this.
All right.
He said, "You want to pull up the list? You about to fix the camera?"
I'm done. You're good.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. Anybody got kids? You got kids?
Nah.
Kids?
No.
No kids? All right, cool. So as people that don't have kids, How do you feel about new age parenting?
Don't have
When
kids?
I say,
let me not.
yeah, I want to hear because so many people say like, well, if you don't have kids, you shouldn't be able to speak on
I was
it.
about to say that because
But,
that
like-
was a whole conversation on Thread,
Yeah,
and people agree with me because I was like, people talk about, we need a village, right?
hmm
But the villages consist of people who just have kids alone. The village consists of people who is there to help you with your child in general. Because people without kids can actually help raise the kids and teach them things, probably something that you probably lack in as a parent. Because nowadays, a lot of parents not even parents. They're trying to be their child's friend.
yep, and that's kind
That's it.
I personally
No respect in the home, not in the school. They're disrespecting teachers, hidden teachers.
Yeah. To date a woman with kids, like, is one thing, but like date a woman with kids who don't have control of her kids, that's another thing. Because nowadays, a lot of people in this new age parents and this younger parents or whatever, they feel like, every kid should have a voice, which is cool, but a child should always be in a child's place.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't agree on that.
It's a definite lack of parenting for sure. And you got to be in that kid's life. I'm learning because I got 2 kids, and let me tell you, you got to spend a lot of time with them to mold them. You know what I mean? If not, the streets will mold them, or the outside society will mold them for sure. And if you're not in that kid's life like constantly, they can easily be like, distracted in something, and they're gonna get into something else for sure. So I'm taking a lot of time off for sure. And yes, it takes a village for sure, man.
It does. You don't have to have
It's
kids
very
to help.
hard. And most times these people
Nurture,
have
help
more than
raise
one
and-
kid. So if you have more than one kid, oh fuck, no way. Now they're having like 4 or 5 kids, bro. Like, I don't even see how you can do it. I can't see how you do it. You can spend that much time with like 4 or 5 kids to mold them the way you want them to be. So they can easily get into something else if you have like a shitload of kids. And a lot of people have a lot of kids. 2 kids, man. It's I can barely hang with 2, and these motherfuckers have 5. You know what I mean?
5.
It's a lot.
5. Can you imagine 5 kids and new age parents? That means 5 kids that got a voice on how you run your life. That's horrible. That is just horrible, man.
You know what I noticed too, man? A lot of the dads are not in the kids' lives.
No.
No, definitely. But I didn't run into that until man, I was talking to somebody. She was like, "Oh, my son don't want me to go out, so I gotta go." And I was like, "What do you mean he don't want you to go out?" "Oh yeah, well he's upset right now because I'm leaving." Like he's 12.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you tell that nigga go play the fucking video game or something, sit the fuck back somewhere. Like, what you mean he's upset that you're leaving? Like, what? What?
Yeah, man. But a lot of these women get a rap for not raising their kids right, but it's like all the responsibilities on the woman.
Yeah.
But it's the man too as well. It's his responsibility to raise that kid too, even though if he's not, if they're not together, he has to be, held accountable too as well.
So what about the ones that can't? That
Ooh.
they don't let them see their kids?
Well, that's a different subject for sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely a different subject. Now, I think all falls on you. If you won't let that man see his kids, now
Especially if
the
you're not fighting
responsibility
to
falls
see
on
your
you.
kids. Oh, she's not letting me see them, but are you fighting to see them?
A lot of
Like,
kids, but that's the thing. I shouldn't have to fight to see my kids.
No, I get it, but you have some men that won't at all put the fight to try to see their kid. They just let it be. Then it's like you're just giving up. Is your kids not worth fighting for?
Sometimes a lot of niggas won't fight for shit. They like, man, that's a lot of energy, especially if you already know what type of woman your baby mama is, and it's just like, man, this is all for nothing. So fuck it.
And I think it depends how she got pregnant too. If you don't want to be with her, you know what I mean? She
Oh yeah,
got like
woman
a
is spiteful. Keep
Yeah.
a baby, try to keep him in, and it doesn't work. And
Yeah.
then he's a deadbeat.
That's
he don't do
horrible.
shit. Then it's like, but you knew this from the beginning.
yeah. If you
Especially if
mistakenly,
he tell you he didn't want the baby.
if she was one night stand or something like that, and you're like, man, you don't really like her like that, and you got her pregnant.
But why
But it's
he
for-
should have
why
walked?
you ain't strapped up?
Yeah, should have strapped up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Especially if you didn't like her like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
But
Just-
once
you just
again-
say your shit, anything.
but
no
once again,
condom,
though, like we have
diseases,
this discussion all the time. Like, if I tell you I don't want the kid, and you decide to have the kid, is that my responsibility?
I'm glad like, nah. It shouldn't be a
Yeah.
man's responsibility. You want it.
Yeah.
And
I told you.
a lot of ladies gonna hate me for this, but I'm not gonna care. If I was a dude, I told you I didn't want that kid, bro. Like, I told you I didn't want that baby. It's my fault. I know I should have strapped up, but I told you.
I told you, and you
Right.
kept it anyway.
Or Anthony Edwards, if I pay you off, I give you 1.8. Here it is.
I'm not paying you off at all. I told you I didn't want the kid. I'm not paying you what?
That
I told you I ain't
Harlem
want the kids.
She's definitely from New York. She's definitely from New York.
Just saying, why would I
Yeah.
pay for something I don't want? Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Hey, but at the end, it's still your
I
responsibility.
mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It's still your
You got-
responsibility.
And I'm gonna be honest, so I'm gonna be the honest parent because I know she gonna feed that child like, oh your daddy knew about you. And hold up, I knew about you when your mama told me the test was positive, and I told her bye to get rid of you. She wanted to keep you.
That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, for your ass.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like-
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat for my child. Nothing. I'm like, look, this is the honest to God truth. Your mother told me she was pregnant. You was this little seed. You ain't have no limbs yet. I told her to get rid of you. She said no. It's your mom's fault.
You tell a
Now,
kid that?
I'm gonna be honest because their mother could lie
If
to
you
them.
tell a kid that, you better go jump out Coronado Bridge, man.
No, they get older. Now they 5 or whatever. When they get older, to understand because your mother
You
is
tell a
telling you
kid
stuff.
that, you'll tell her, hey,
The
man.
truth,
I
the
don't-
honest to God
that's
truth. I didn't
fucked
want
up.
a child yet. I didn't want a child with your mother. I'll be honest.
could
I didn't want a child with your
probably-
mother
You tell a kid that?
I didn't want you, bro.
Oh, he's fucked up,
I
bro.
didn't want you.
because
Come
I
on,
want my
you-
child
you
to
won't
think,
do that.
oh, you
You won't do
didn't. You just chose that. No, I told your mom.
crazy.
Yeah, but I have to really,
Fucked up.
really.
And you have to blame the mom, too,
what?
for this
I
heartbreak for
really
that
didn't
child,
want this
too.
shit.
Blame the mother too because
Right
you
now in my
knew.
life, I wouldn't
And
care.
you hurting this
want
child
that.
like that.
When I was young, I really didn't want a kid. I really don't want this kid. And you're just,
But you won't tell a kid that, though.
well, you gotta hear what she's saying. She's
Yeah,
saying
when they
depending
get
on what the
older,
other person, what
it's
the other
from the
person
mom.
is telling.
What the- yeah.
So if the other person is like, yo,
Oh,
man,
your dad knew
your
about
dad ain't
you.
shit. Yeah, your
They knew
dad ain't
about you,
shit. Your
and
dad
then-
this and this
then-
and this. That's what she's
She
saying.
not gonna tell him,
And
oh,
then
your
I'll
dad
be
didn't
like,
say he
I'm gonna
wants
be honest,
you.
I didn't want you.
Yeah,
You know
your
what
mother
I'm
lied to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't
And,
want
but,
you.
look, but no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, look.
Damn,
I'm
yeah,
like,
homie.
look. No, 'cause I'm like, look. People make mistakes.
Kill himself.
Yeah, homie.
And I'm
Like,
not
for
trying.
real.
No, that's clear. So I'm like, look.
You know, he probably, you talk about you don't
irresponsible.
want him to, but he might just, that might be
No,
ground for
I'm like,
what?
I was irresponsible.
Think about it, that's your mom. Out
When
of
you're
any-
irresponsible,
out of
things
anybody.
happen.
So
And
what you supposed to tell the kid? Like, my bad.
sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
If
your.
the kid come to you and be like, well, mama said you didn't want me anyway. Mama said this and this and this. Mama said this and this and Mama said this and this and this. That's what she's saying.
Well,
if
I
the
gotta-
kid is coming at you like that, you're like, nigga, you right.
And she called you, oh, come
No,
spend
I-
time with him.
No,
But
I'll
I
have
told
to-
you.
That's your
Are
dad.
you just
homie.
gonna sit there and be like, your mama lied?
Yes.
No, because all she's gonna
Yes.
do is just go back and be like, mama, you lied. Yo, daddy a lying ass.
Bro.
Lying ass. Yo, daddy a liar.
That's your
Like,
mom.
no,
That's
bro.
your mom and your dad. That's like the pinnacle of your life.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be like
I
the
agree.
old
That's
folks.
the
What happened
highest
in his
level.
House, stay in his house, so we gonna sleep it on the rug.
If you don't got your mom and dad, that's your foundation in life. That's like the most important people in your
See, I
life.
get what you're saying, but you
Yeah,
guys talking about
but-
two different scenarios, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She forced me. Like, well, I can't make her. I didn't force her
Yeah.
to keep you, but she
She-
made that decision. We both were irresponsible. Yes, I messed up. I
But you
should have stepped
still,
up.
but you still, that's still your responsibility. Because
But
you got
I
to take
told her-
accountability for your actions. That's all it
Okay,
is.
okay, I provide for the child. Oh, you want to pay support? Fine, but if I choose not to be in the child's life, don't be mad because I told you I didn't want to be a parent,
It's still your. That's still your responsibility.
and I'll help financially. But what you gonna tell the child when
Did
I
she
don't want
rape you? She didn't rape you, did
No. Damn, you going hard.
she? No, it's the truth. You just chose to go in there and fuck this woman.
That's what I said.
That's
I was
very
being
true.
irresponsible. I get it, but I didn't want you at the same time.
Like, was you sugarcoated, or you really just like, you should have got rid of you?
I mean, the
I'm gonna say I wasn't right. I was irresponsible.
Well, maybe not
and
sugarcoated, but like tactfully, like.
I'm gonna say I was irresponsible
telling
and
her
I wasn't
before
ready
time,
for
I
you
don't want a
and your
kid.
mom.
You
I
still-
wasn't ready.
And then the mom ended up
It's the truth.
having
I
a
wasn't
kid.
ready, but your
You
mom
still-
still.
And he's like, she had a kid anyway, but I don't want to take care of it. I'm gone.
That's still his responsibility.
I mean, of course, but still at the same time, I'm be mad as hell though. I'm like, I'm still gonna tell my
100%.
child the truth though.
100%.
I'm still gonna be there, but I'm gonna tell my child the truth. At the end of the day, they have to know.
Could you imagine? Can you imagine if you was the kid? Can you imagine that you was the kid?
I mean, I'll be hurt, yeah, but at least I know someone. At least
I'm
one
not
person was honest with me. Then my mama, tell me some bullshit.
I'm not even gonna tell this story.
Oh, mama, you told me this, but daddy told me the real truth. Which, like, come on.
Because I was there when my dad told my fucking half brother.
Oh damn! You too?
He was like,
Damn.
man, your mom. Like, what? He was like, man, your mama was trying. That hoe ain't tell me nothing. She ain't never told me I had a fucking kid.
No, you got someone like that too.
And you want to come over here and talk about, oh, dad, you never was a dad.
That's different though.
I ain't know
Yeah,
That's a little different.
That's messed up. You didn't tell me I had a kid.
No,
That's
but
Yeah,
like,
he didn't know he had a kid.
That's messed up.
Still honesty.
You robbed that child of a
Still,
father.
it's all honesty.
That's a different situation. I can
Be
kinda
honest.
tell.
Be honest through and through.
But that's a different situation. So if you
it's still honesty though. At that
Yeah.
point in time, that's that.
Okay,
So
for example-
anything if you saying that could hurt a kid, anything can hurt a kid.
100%, but a kid kind of understand that situation. That's a completely different
But how?
situation.
If the mom says something different.
Because the mom withdrew the information from the dad. The dad didn't have a
She's
choice.
saying the same thing.
No, he knows
she
she's
said no.
pregnant.
No, I mean that like the mother didn't tell the child the truth that your dad did not want you, and I kept you because I wanted you. You know, instead she made it look like the dad knew about you and chose. You know,
So you knew that you have had a kid, but you didn't want the kid, and the mom told the kid that your dad didn't want you. Right? That's what you're saying to me.
She didn't.
Yeah.
Or you didn't know that she was pregnant.
No. I'm saying if I found out she was pregnant, right?
You found out she was pregnant.
And she still had time to give her the baby. I told her I don't.
Right.
But she chose to keep
So
it.
you know.
Yeah.
You know she's pregnant. So that's your fucking fault. That's your
what I'm saying,
responsibility.
but I'm saying, but if she
His
tells the
story is
child
different.
something-
What I'm saying is the same is the lie that's being told to the kid. It's the same thing. There's still a lie that's being told to the kid, and there's still a harsh truth.
But,
It's
yeah.
it's one of the same. That's what I'm saying.
But no, it's not about the lie. It's about your accountability.
It is
though.
about the lie because the kid has a thought in his head. The kid Ben had a thought. Both fathers is gone. Rather he dipped or he didn't know. But it's the lie that the mom is telling the kid because he thinks that whatever the mom says,
Is the truth.
he was no good ass nigga. He was this and this and this and this and this. Yes, I missed out on all this stuff, but I didn't want you, or nigga, I didn't even fucking know about you. I don't even know who you are right now.
But my question is, what?
That's what I'm saying.
But-
That's what it was. Like, nigga, get the fuck. Like, I don't know who the fuck is you, nigga. Like,
But my question overall, why did you have to tell the kid that? What is the reason why you have to tell a kid that you don't want him? Why? What's the reason?
Because the mom is making shit seem like it's not what it is.
But
So
you-
you want the child to just live in a fairy tale where he just believe like, oh, the mom just gave me all this information and this shit's just right.
No,
Like, no. As a dad, as a man, you're gonna bring honest man. Look. Nobody in this world is gonna sit here and make life is hard. There's shit that I was told young that I'm like, fuck. You deal with it. You have to deal with it. Like, ain't nobody gonna sugarcoat shit and hold your fucking hand, even as a kid. Now, if you do that with your kids, that's cool. But
No.
you can't
Vice
go about
versa.
shit like
I
that.
I
was the
disagree
mama,
with that.
I'll tell my child this.
I disagree.
Listen
I'll
what
disagree
happened.
with that because
This is your father.
there's a certain level of truth,
He
a
did
certain
not
level of
want you,
delivery you
but
can
I
give to a
chose to
kid.
keep you.
You can talk to a kid or you can talk to an adult. And there's a reason why I
a
can
lot
talk
of
to
us was adults.
No, I'm saying though, if
a
I'm
lot of
talking
us
to a
was
kid,
adults.
I'm not
if I'm
saying
talking
like
to a
5,
kid,
6 of you. I'm going to get a little older to understand. Like maybe like a teenager or something like that. I'm not going
Well,
to
we-
6 and
I-
7 to hurt. No,
we
but
was
when they
taught
get
to like
older
adults
fully
at 5, 6, 7. We was taught to like adults.
To fully understand what I'm
but I do
saying.
understand
I'm
what
not
you're
saying
saying.
5, 6,
But at the
7, 8
same
years
time,
old.
like,
Hell no, I'm not gonna do that.
gonna get mad if someone.
But then
wants
like
to-
13,
someone
14,
is
15
bluntly
to
honest.
fully understand. Because me as a parent, if I was a mom, I would be like, look, this is honest to God truth. This is your father. We had a night. You came up. He did not want you, but I chose to keep you. That's me being honest. To
See,
my
that's a
child.
different conversation.
But let's say some parents, because she could. I'm saying I could say as a parent, but she'd be like,
That's
"Oh, your
not
daddy
fine.
knew about, but he
I
didn't want shit
told
about."
you, get rid of you.
right, nigga, right?
Yeah, that's
Am
why,
I tripping?
That's why I
Yeah,
said,
the
Thank you, bro.
father
would you
said to
say
get
it
rid
just
of
like
you.
that, or would you do it with
That's
a little
all
more,
I'm saying.
with a
No,
little more
I'll say,
all I'm
tact?
saying.
I'm not gonna
That's
say
all I'm
straight out
saying.
raw, but I'll
That's
let
all
my
I'm
child
saying.
Okay,
know.
that's
like,
what threw
That's
me
all I'm
off.
saying. That's all I'm arguing.
Like you was like, nah, I'm gonna tell him like you was
Well,
a seed
fuck
in
you
there.
and
I
shit.
told her
Fuck
to get
you,
rid of you.
nigga.
Like,
no,
God.
but let him know, like, before you were fully formed, I told your mom. I'm just saying, because, you know, you have up to 3 months, they say, like, you know, after that, you can't really have an abortion, supposedly. So before you were fully, you know, a fetus all the way, you were just, she had time, but she didn't do it, is what I'm saying.
I like the last version that you
Right,
put out.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The way you,
I
that
ain't saying not to tell him like he don't gotta know the truth. But
No, I'm
right.
not going to give it to her raw
Right.
like that, but I'm going to let them know, like, I did not want, like, I wasn't ready for you. did not-
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's not.
wasn't ready
that's not.
for you.
You
And
she
your
should got rid of you.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Still
The
had
delivery
you.
is completely different. Delivery.
The delivery.
Two different
It was
deliveries
a little
right
harsh.
now.
It was a little harsh the first time.
Man,
That
as
first
a fucking kid,
That first one,
kill me.
even as a teenager, that killed me.
That will fucking kill me. My mom told me that.
Keep it real.
I mean, your
with me.
mother,
I
I've
don't
heard
care
people
about
tell their
like.
kids. I've witnessed it. Growing up, like I
You
should
could,
have had an abortion.
bruh,
She
you
never
could,
had you.
bruh, like I hear all that
And
shit
I'd
all the
be
time. So but like I said,
damn.
like that's why a lot of the men in
Them
my
be
family the way
fucked
it
up
is.
individuals. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how you tell your child.
But also we ain't soft as shit. Like shit don't you get like that and shit don't really phase you. Like you're not really sensitive to certain shit. I feel like a lot of kids get their hand held and then they just like soft for certain shit. Does it have to be that rough? Probably not. But some people do. And some people do get it rough like that. Some people do hear shit that they shouldn't hear when some people get the blunt truth. And then,
Yeah,
so it's
some
just
parents don't sugarcoat nothing.
yeah. Like my dad don't sugarcoat shit at all. Nothing. The honest truth, whether you fucking 5 or fucking 50,
At all.
that nigga just he gonna tell it to
My
you real as
aunt
fuck
ain't care.
with a good
Tell
heart.
it to you, but I love her though.
With a good heart,
I love my
and he gonna sleep good and everything.
Man, so rest in peace.
Next question.
He's still stuck on it.
That was, hey. I wish you guys the best in life. You know, wish the little nigga the best in life.
Not the little nigga.
That's a little.
Out here, little nigga.
We'll pray for him. We'll pray for him.
That's not gonna happen.
We'll pray for him, man. Little tink, little Jody.
Little Jody,
Little nigga.
Yeah, little Jody.
she.
We'll pray for little Jody.
So when it comes to, let's just say dating in general, what are the biggest? I would say, what are the biggest things that labels that men get used for? Is it financial prowess, or is it the fact of a man being like a good provider? So what do you think that a lot of women go for men over?
Financial.
Financial?
Because
Financial.
and then it's crazy because it's like they go for the financial thinking that is what is providing, and that's not necessarily providing. Like a man has to be financially stable and educated to be a provider, but that's not what women are. They're going after a man who can pay for this, this, and that. That's not providing. That's low-key enabling.
Let me think about that. So you're saying, let me break that down. So you're saying that if a man pays for everything for a woman, he's not providing? Is what you're saying?
No. I'm saying he is providing,
enabling.
but it's enabling.
Because the reason why she's there, she's not there genuinely because of him.
Right. Like you take care of all your shit because you have a family. You're a provider. When we talk about dating, that's like you want a man that pays for everything and all that. Like that's not providing for you.
I mean, I do feel like if you do 100, you get zero. You have zero. So if the man does 100, that leaves her with zero.
So you won't pay for everything if you're dating?
Everything?
Yeah.
No, I already said I'm 80-20. She gotta do something. So 80-20 is a good balance for me. But
I feel like you gotta pay everything.
I mean, you can. No, you can pay everything. But
What would a girl pay? And if you're dating her, what would she be paying for?
pay. I mean, the 80-20 doesn't necessarily have to be financial. But if it is financial, fuck, I don't know.
Like light bill or something?
She could pay for her own cell phone. If that's the case, she could pay for her own insurance, energy, fine, shit like that.
I can see that.
Yeah, if I'm telling you, I'll do mortgage, groceries, shit like that, cable, because I watch TV more than anybody. But like all that kind of stuff, internet, like I'm cool. And then like your own little personal shit, like go ahead. I got this one dude, this investor dude, and make like buku money, and he makes his wife work. But she works so she could do what she wants to do. So like he pays for everything, but because he pays for everything, he doesn't splurge on her. So when she be like, "Oh, I want this fucking Birkin," he's like, "Go get it yourself."
I can see that.
So anything that has anything to do with like shopping, trips, whatever, he makes her do it herself.
It's not bad. I can see that.
As women, what do y'all think?
Well, I don't know. I think it depends on how like a woman is raised. I grew up in a 2-parent home. My dad, like a lot of people think, women like, want to depend on a man most of the time or provide and all that. But my dad installed in me that you don't need a nigga for nothing. My dad said you need to work hard, get your education, so you will never need a man for help or have to rely on a man. He's always installed that in me. So And he old school from Chicago. He from Southside Chicago. He don't play that.
You know what the funny thing about that is? My dad did the exact same thing to my sisters.
Yeah.
And bruh, I feel like they would never get married. because they super like, I got it. I got it. So when dudes come in the picture, they're like, dang, well, what am I here for?
Yeah, exactly.
But do you think that's a defense mechanism by fathers? Is a defense mechanism like, I don't want to see my girl with a broken heart, so I'm gonna have her be like this because I don't want her to have to rely on a man to get hurt?
No,
not
I was raised that way
necessarily.
by my parents and my grandparents.
Yeah.
My mother raised me like that too, and my grandmother, to be independent.
To be independent?
Not depend on nobody.
I think that's a defense mechanism though.
So I've been on my own.
Ain't that? But wouldn't that be a defense mechanism?
14.
That would be a defense
Like, when
mechanism.
my parents.
Yeah, but because
They
I
got mad when I got a job,
don't want to see you hurt.
I don't know.
No, they did it for me, from what I was told growing up. So I want to depend on nobody. So like someone would take advantage of me. Like I always do this for you. Do that. What do you do? You know, like
Yeah.
come back.
Protect you.
Yeah, that's to protect you. But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like when it comes to women, I feel like that's the way a lot of people raise their women, because whether it's a father or a single mother, so you won't have to deal with men.
I don't know. I think my dad, he wanted me like education, school, did all that stuff. And like for as far as like men, he will be like, okay, well, you need to find a man that's literally on your level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I noticed the loophole in that, just my own personal shit.
I get you.
I noticed the loophole in that when my dad would tell me the opposite. So like he would say like, this is what you need, and this is what my daughters, my princesses, these are the things that you need to do to be all the way up here. But then like when it came to me, he would tell me to date the opposite of what he told them to be. And I'm just like, well, that don't really make sense.
I feel it.
Like, oh man, well, she got her own, she got all this, and she got all that, and she got all this and all that. Then it's like, if she's too bossy or too this and this and this, then it was like, that's just stress. Like, what's the point of dealing with that?
That's true.
And I'm just like, well, I was in the car when you told them to buy their own house and to get their education and to have their own careers and their own thing, and you don't need a man for nothing, and this and this and this and this. So it's like, as parents, do you raise the people that you wouldn't date yourself?
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like anybody should be self-sufficient. Like, you know what I mean? You shouldn't rely on anybody. You know what I mean? You should grow up and want to be something and have dreams and goals. Then when you find that person, you guys come together like Voltron. And you shouldn't be like this, don't be shit in life and just expect somebody to do something for you or to eat mooch off them or live off them. You should.
Don't that where other cultures kind of get it in good, because like other cultures, women are taught to be wives.
Like my wife's taught to be a wife.
Yeah, but like in a lot of cultures like that, my sisters was never taught to be wives. They was taught to be self-sufficient and do everything on their own.
Well, my wife was taught to be a wife, you know what I mean? But it's just the different things that she brings to the relationship. Like how she treats me, you know what I mean? How she being submissive and stuff like that. Yeah. And she allows me to be the man in the house. You know what I'm saying? She allows me to be masculine.
That was taught.
She was taught to be like that.
But
you know what I mean?
What I'm saying, ain't that a good thing though?
100%. But I'm saying like for his career wise, she also was taught to, you know, go out and be successful and go to college and get it on your own too as well.
But what about the people that wasn't taught that balance? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. The people that wasn't taught that balance. Because
it'll be a problem.
There's a lot of women out there they're not taught to be how to be a wife.
Well, I think
they are taught to be self-sufficient, get their own stuff, and do their own thing. But then when it comes to be a wife, they have to like figure that out.
Well, I think it's cultural too as well. You know what I mean? So if you're marrying a guy who's with the same culture as you, so that means that you guys like, she's Mexican. You know what I mean? But she's from Chihuahua, Mexico, like fucking Mexico. And so if she marry a guy with the same culture as him, they're going to be expect the same things. So you're not going to look at I'm not going to look at her and expect her to do anything else, because it's our culture. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get exactly what you're saying, because we always refer back to being in the South, because in the South,
right?
You know, a lot of times, you know, other than my dad and how he did my sister, but most of the times,
right?
You know, women are like, they're taught both ends of like, okay, when you be a wife, like submission, being submissive,
right,
and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we come out here, and that's why I mean, you know, like I don't like to down black women, but when I came out here to the West Coast, it was different for me, because black women was different from what I was used to. You know what I mean? They wasn't submissive. They wanted to be independent. They were really masculine. You know, they tell me what to do, and I feel like I couldn't be a man in those relationships. And that's why I was butting a lot of heads with a lot of black women in on the West Coast. But when I was coming from the South, a lot of the women from the South allowed me to be the man in the house, in the relationship. And I wasn't butting heads with me. You know what I mean? When they allowed me to lead that relationship, it wasn't me fighting her for dominance or control in the relationship. When I came out here, I was doing that with a lot of women. So I was butting heads with a lot of women.
Well, is those type of family values, because you're from here, do you think those type of family values are installed? And because there is like a weird dynamic between black men and black women out here. So do you think like those dynamics is installed in the household out here, or not really?
I honestly say I don't think so. It's not really, because some of the time the people who are born and raised here, their parents are not, not from here. So like, you know what I'm saying? Especially like a lot of military here. So it's kind of hard to say. So I'll have to disagree. Mm-hmm. But like, I got a question. Do you only date black women?
Well, my wife is Mexican, but okay. When I was dating mostly black women when I was before I came out here, I was dating mostly black women. But now being out here in San Diego, I started dating everything, and I was happy to find a woman that
Yeah, I don't know. Like you dated a Mexican woman. Wouldn't you said like a lot of black women didn't really like show you couldn't like make you the man with it. But it's like a lot of Mexican women are kind of like headstrong.
Not my wife. Not my wife.
I understand that, but I'm just saying you said like all black women like as a whole.
No.
So I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
No, I said when the culture was different.
Mm-hmm.
So in the South, the culture is different. We have a different culture. So the man's the leader of the house. It's more like, old traditional culture. The man is the leader of the house. He's the provider. He pays for everything, that type of thing. And the woman is pretty much the person that supports the man. You know what I mean? But me personally, when I came out here, that culture was completely different.
Yeah. But you was just saying it was just like black women. So like, I was just trying to understand like, that's why I asked if you only dated black women.
Oh yes.
So like, I didn't wanted to like categorize like black women like are like headstrong or whatever, or giving or don't know how West Coast women or black women don't know how to let you lead or whatever the case may be.
Ain't even that they headstrong. It's well to say that it's not they headstrong. The difference is on the way. I'm born and raised out here, and out here, like I said, the women lead with the benefits they can get out of you. Down south, they don't.
Yeah, I get it. No, I was just going based off what he said, because he was just saying like West Coast black women only feel this way, and I just wanted to know like, did he have like a variety?
He said his experience when he got out here was
exactly. I don't really like to categorize like one specific only black women do that, because there's a lot of good black women that are let a man lead in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say every woman. I didn't say all of them, but I was trying to make a difference as well the cultures. Yeah. Okay, I understand.
But cultures are kind of different. Like I said, like Spanish cultures, they raise their women a certain way.
100%.
Asian cultures raise a certain way. Caribbean women, they raise their people a certain way. So it's just a lot of like that. But I do feel like, and I just related back to like survival mode or whatever, because it's like, I just personally feel like a lot of men raise their daughters, the ones that's in their daughter's life, they raise them in survival mode because, or even single mothers too, like they raise their kids to be more in survival mode, other than trying to plant in their head this fairy tale of like finding a husband and being submissive to a husband and this and this and this. Like, I'm gonna just have my daughter be self-sufficient and do everything on her own because of whatever happens in their past, which I know, because like I said, my dad is like that with my sisters, and I know he's like that because his daddy dipped and his mama struggled, and he had to start working at 13 to help his mama pay bills. And you know what I'm saying? So just like raising my daughters to be how they should be, or how he figured they should be, it just helps him out sleep at night because he knows that they'll be straight no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. If you experience that trauma in his life.
Where, like, if you go talk to like African women and they're like, like, oh, find a husband.
Yeah.
Find a husband. That's my husband. Cater my husband. Make sure my husband's straight. So it's a difference.
What do those African women say when they come on this show, though? The African women that's, used to their culture. they shit on black men.
Yeah, all the time.
They shit on black men because they said that black men is the African men are. They lead a different way. They lead. They don't ask for shit. You know what I mean? They
But I also could
It's
say
a different
this,
culture.
though. It's a different culture, but I also could say this: a lot of those particular women, I feel like just by seeing because we follow some of them on IG or whatever the case may be, and we know a lot of them. They're cool with how things are. Like they come and move in on your pace. So if you're in a studio apartment and you don't have a car and you this and this and this, and she sees value in you being she's cool with being in that space.
Mm-hmm.
Where a lot of black women is I'm not about to be in a studio with you with no car. So therefore, you have to we need a 2-bedroom. You need to get a car because I have a car. You need this and this and this and this. So they kind of try to up a certain standard or whatever, even if they don't have it themselves.
Yep.
They try to up it so they could live more comfortably. So it's not just as simple as okay, I love you, so I'm just gonna come and just live in your space, and your space may be shitty.
It's kind of making yourself feel like you're doubling down on you're already I got my education in college, got my career, and then here comes of course you if you love them, it is what it is, but it's kind of dang, now I got to take 10 steps back because I want to support my man's and make sure he good. Yeah. And I already got my life together, so I completely understand.
Where African women just be I'm here.
Yeah.
Some of them, the ones that's not Americanized.
The one Americanized.
They be I'm here. Oh, you're living in your truck? Well, I'm here.
I like that.
I'm here. I'll just sleep in the front
that.
seat. You know, black women be man, nah, I ain't doing that.
It's difference in cultures. Difference in cultures.
Fucked up.
Like I said, when I came here, it was a difference in cultures. I'm not saying every black woman, but the ones I was interacting with, the motherfuckers.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify.
It was clashing. It was clashing for sure.
Well, I can see that though. They want to live. They feel like if I submit to a man, I have to live better. I can't parallel. If I submit to a man, everything can't be like this. It has to be vertical. So if I submit to you, we have to have better than what we have now.
See, I disagree with that.
No, I mean, you can disagree, but I just feel that some people just okay, well, different cultures is if you see fit, that's your husband, okay, well, I'm gonna submit to him no matter what level of life he's at. And then some people, it's different. Like I said, a lot of black women are raised to be more survival.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just okay, well, if I submit to you, are you gonna take this load off of me? Can you take this load off of me? See, I see how you living, so does that really
See, that's the shit that bothers me.
All the time.
All the fucking time, bro.
All the time.
When a girl come in here and they be talking like that,
bro, can you take some stress off of me?
I'm fucking Superman over here, and I gotta come over here and now I got another kid. I gotta take care of my shit, live in San Diego, be a black man, and I gotta come up your life. Then are you gonna value me if I even do that? No, you're not. Because you're gonna respect this. Because the only thing you want is a meal ticket out of me. That's what I feel.
Facts.
That's the only thing you want. You don't give a fuck about what we got going on as a unit. You just care about yourself. You come into a situation and care about yourself. You want me to do some shit for you, and you don't give a shit about me.
You need this, you need that. I can tell you, I got this going on. It's you don't want to get me this? What? I got my own shit going on.
Yeah.
Can you help me with my shit?
Then I see a lot of this. We don't even discuss on here a lot. A lot of people don't talk about. All these girls want. I mean, not to shit on women. I'm sorry, but we venting right now.
Okay.
We venting right now.
Okay.
That I see, and a lot of girls want a lot of shit from these guys, but the guys got to put in the work to make your life, pleasurable. But then it's gonna make me work every fucking day to make you happy.
Oh,
I'm not gonna be able to see you. Then I'm not gonna be able to see you and shit. Then you're gonna leave and fuck somebody else because you don't see me. I know a lot of guys like that. The girls want this certain lifestyle. To achieve this certain lifestyle, it's gonna take a lot of work and dedication, and it's gonna be off balance because I'm working all these fucking hours to achieve this lifestyle for you. Then guess what? I'm not gonna see you because I'm not gonna have that time to spend with you because I'm trying to achieve this lifestyle. And guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna run to Jody and get with Jody.
What really is a slap in the face because you run a Jody who's a
He's
bum.
a fucking bum.
He's a bum.
This nigga's a bum.
But you getting dick out of him. And the hard, dude, this hard work.
They
Man,
He's
Lord
a
Jesus.
bum.
Lord, you.
That's wild.
I know
That's
a lot of
crazy.
guys like that. I know a lot of guys like that. I know a lot of guys like
Shit,
that.
Hendo.
I know a lot of guys married like that. Yeah. That's the truth.
I don't know. Like, here's another thing too. So a lot of the times, like, I feel you. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but like a lot of the times, like a lot of men are like, not saying all, but a lot of men are intimidated by women that are very successful at the same time. So like, it's kind of like, okay, get a woman that like looks for you to take care of everything. It's kind of like a bounce with women. Like some men complain, gold diggers, we look for everything, meal ticket, wooty wooty woo, right? Or also too, like, some men, not all, have a problem with women that are just too successful, and that could be intimidating. And then
It's
some,
not intimidating.
but I've seen a lot of opinion. Like, men will say, like,
Yeah.
a woman is successful. Oh, now we're too masculine. Now we want to
No.
be the man.
I'm gonna tell you why.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, in that situation.
I've been in a
So
situation
it's kind
like
of
that.
hard. It's kind of like
I've been in a
hard for
situation
me.
like that,
You
and
adding
the girl.
sauce on it?
Yeah.
No, listen.
Yeah.
But check it. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what happens. I've been in a situation like that where the girl was way more successful than me, and I didn't have shit, and I was her kid. She punked me around, and I couldn't do shit. So I
And
had to
that
leave
trauma
her.
be hitting you,
I
bro.
couldn't leave her. So she assumed just because she was paying most of the bills, and
Yeah.
I didn't have
Yeah.
the money. I wasn't successful at the time. I was in college. So
Okay.
so she assumed that a masculine role. So I was like the fucking little
Yeah.
bitch in a relationship. Then you know what I mean? Because
You
hey, I pay the
lost.
fucking bills,
Yeah.
so you can't do that today.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go out with fucking Q today? You can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that
She had
because
you
she had
like
to say
that for
so.
real?
I
Goddamn.
cut her loose. I cut her loose.
Yeah.
So
It
there
was
was
strict over there.
so there was this
Because when the women start making that money, that's how they act.
so this crazy. So
Yeah, the ex to go out on
the podcast or the live podcast show what's it, tonight's conversation or tonight's topic.
Right.
The lady, the one lady who's married to the other guy, she got up there and she said, she's like, at one point I was more successful than my man, but he was still the man of the relationship. He's still,
Right.
even though I made more money than him and all that, I still allow him to be the man.
Yeah,
of the
it can
relationship.
balance like that. Just don't throw it in your
But
man's
most girls
face.
don't respect
You
you.
have some women
Yeah.
that would like throw it in back in it, like with
So-
you. You was wearing the drawers and she was wearing the box.
So question for you. You meet a guy right now, right? You meet a guy right now in your life, and you making way more than him. He's not making that much money, but he's a good guy. Are you gonna respect him if you gotta pay for everything?
I'm gonna put him on game. We gonna make money together. I'm gonna be there for him until
Yeah.
he get his shit up.
So you meet a guy right now. You meet a guy
And I really
right now
like
in your
him and
life.
everything. Yeah.
He's a cool fucking guy.
And I like
but
him.
that
We
nigga's
connect.
broke. That nigga, I mean,
Like, he ain't got a penny.
No, I ain't gonna say.
Wait,
let's
yeah,
not be
what's-
extreme.
let's-
Let's not be extreme.
We gotta
got
define
it.
broke down.
Right. That's why I didn't want to go there. That's why I didn't want to go there. That's why I didn't want to go there. He's
Paycheck
not
to
broke.
paycheck.
He's not broke.
Paycheck to
He's
paycheck?
paycheck to paycheck.
Nine to
Yeah.
five,
Paycheck to
right?
He don't
paycheck.
got like extracurricular money.
Right.
Like,
He
pays
can't take you out to dinner. He can't buy them for you. He can't do no extracurricular activities with you. You gonna have to consume all that. You go out to dinner and you guys live together. You gotta pay for the groceries, all that shit. Only thing I can really do is pay the light bill or my cell phone bill. But everything else you gotta consume. So how would you feel about that?
But you said if we're not even married, so I ain't gonna carry that much weight. You're just my boyfriend, honey.
I'm just saying, but okay.
I'm
I'm
not
saying,
carrying
if you're my
that.
That's a
boyfriend, you guys live
point.
together.
I ain't carrying all that.
Yeah,
The
that's
hell?
fine, yeah.
That's
Right.
you ain't my husband.
Right. See, that's the thing. When I meet a girl, I assume that already. It's not like, okay, cool. You know,
But
that's my
if
role
we're
already.
dating and I like you and the connection is there, I'm not really worrying about your pockets. I could take care of me.
Period.
But at the
So
same
what if a
time,
guy do the same thing to you? If I had the same mindset and I was
will
present that
push
to you.
I will push you to level up though.
I like
Not
that. I
stay
like
there,
that.
not be stagnant.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't just
Because
okay.
that's
Yeah,
what
I'm
you want your
paying-
partner to do, right?
Exactly.
Y'all supposed to grow together, right? One can't grow and the other just behind.
Well, let me ask you this question. But so how does that dude find a girlfriend in general? Like how does he even get to that point?
I found the girl. I found my wife. And she didn't give a fuck about what I had. You know.
But how did you find it though?
Just talking. I met her downtown.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Met her downtown. She looked at me. I looked at her. Oh, yeah, cool. Whack it, cool. Then we start kicking it. I ain't have no fuck. I had a beat up little fucking Honda Civic. Went hiking and shit.
Still got that one, huh?
Yeah, homie. She didn't give a fuck what I had.
See what
didn't
I'm
give a shit.
saying? When you
She didn't
Right.
give a shit, and then I
But
had.
she liked
when
you.
the feeling,
Yeah.
the connection is there and
Okay.
everything, you know.
She liked me for who I was.
No, I'm glad you said that.
And
All right.
she made more money out of me than
I'm glad you said that. So let's get into this then.
Yeah.
Then then do you think that some of these dudes just be reaching? Some of these dudes just be because like there's certain women that I know she gonna be a bill, but I'm gonna still try anyway. It's like don't reach it. If you like that, but then Big Bertha over here and she's just like, I'll love you regardless of anything.
Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
Shirley?
It's like, well, why not? Why not? Like, it's almost like, why not date who wants you instead of reaching?
Well, I won't call it reaching.
No, I was saying, I feel like that's. I feel like everyone does that for the most part.
That was hilarious.
I feel like we be fucking ourselves like in the process, like men and women. Like,
No, bro.
Well, the reason why I say this is why I say reaching. I say reaching because there's certain, and I'm just saying off of like just stuff that we see. There's certain women out there that we know for a fact is like, all right, she's going to demand certain things because she might not, like you said the other day, you're not a Terrell. I'm not a Terrell. So it's like, I know for a fact she doesn't have that initial thought of like, okay, like I'm really feeling him and shit like that. So therefore, you know, I got to work this personality, or I got to work this and this and this, or I got to do X, Y, and Z. And you're trying to like, I don't want to say chase, but you're trying to woo and persuade and court this particular woman. And she might not even see value in you, but she could grow to see value in you, right?
Right.
Or you could just date this motherfucker who already likes you and do like you for you and think you're cute, and you don't have to spend that much money because she is understanding of your situation and value.
I think it's different though.
we just don't.
I
do
think.
that.
We don't do that.
Well, I think it's the percept. Well, I think like the whole dating shit is fucked up. I think number one, if you trying to get to know somebody, you think you try to get to know somebody for who they are and not what their materialistic value or what they have in their life.
Yeah, but it could be attraction too, though.
Well, I'm attracted to. I was attracted to my wife for who she was, not what she had. She was attracted to me, not what I had, but who I was.
First of all, for people that don't know, your wife is beautiful. So
Thank you, bro.
Okay,
Thank you, brother.
So what I'm saying is, you already had an attraction to her.
Right.
Right. So therefore, it was a mutual,
I have shit.
but it was a mutual. But I'm just saying, not that aside, money and everything aside.
Right.
More so like the attraction.
Right.
Right. So like, if your wife, let's say like your wife, you said she had everything.
She had money at the time.
Okay. Let's say your wife wasn't attracted to you. So therefore you have to kind of muster up a little bit more spice to get her to, you know?
If you weren't attracted to a person, I don't think you should fuck with him if you're not attracted to him.
Yeah.
But that's the point we make. That's the point I'm making. Because a lot of guys won't see it like that. A lot of guys will see like, okay, well, fuck, I really, really want to take this person out because I think this and this and that person. And that particular woman might not see you as like that. But she might be like, I'll give him a chance.
That's what Travis Hunter's wife said.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give him a chance. And so as you're giving them a chance, now you're like, okay, but there's certain dudes like, oh man, like you knew she was a bill. You knew she liked certain things and you knew you didn't have it. But because that attraction is so strong, you just want to fuck with her because she's whatever. It's like now you're stressing yourself out when you had another woman that, I'm not gonna say was shit one, but you had another woman that
Just as beautiful.
She was just, but she wanted you for you because and she was attracted to you.
You sound like a young one though.
But a lot of niggas don't go for that.
So
You sound like a
I
young
don't know.
one.
He's definitely not past 30.
Right,
But
right,
but
right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, but there's a lot of dudes that do this.
This is good for him,
Well,
though.
I can't say that because I knew you was gonna go there. I can't say that because there is some 40-some-year-olds.
So
But
what you saying? Like, don't put energy into that you can't afford. Like, don't put the type of energy like you can't afford. Is what you're
if you
saying?
can't afford it, why are you gonna stress yourself out?
Yeah,
You're
if you
stressing
can't keep
yourself-
up with that,
you're-
then don't do it.
How women say, and don't introduce me to a vibe you can't.
Yeah,
maintain.
Well, I was younger. I did that. When I was younger, I did that. I ain't gonna say in front like I didn't. You know, I was chasing just beauty. You know what I mean? Not the girl.
Don't it get to a point where it's like it's not what you want, but it's what you need?
Well, you get to a point that you know that girl gonna run you over a couple of times, and you'll learn from that situation.
They
you know what I mean?
Thing, baby, come back.
Right. Then you'll learn like, okay, this particular woman that I try to pursue, and she's gonna run me over. So you learn from that, those hard feelings,
I think,
being ran
I
over.
think what it really comes down to, it's with anything. I think we all do well, but more so men. But it's the thrill. Like,
Yeah.
The thrill of the chase.
thrill of chase, and then once you get and then you get to a point where like, all right, like I'm kind of tired of chasing.
I mean, how many times you have women that chased you and you just wasn't interested? And then when you look back, you be like, damn, that could have been a good wife.
yeah.
When I was younger, maybe, bro. When I was younger,
You don't count at this point.
yeah,
Yeah.
Have y'all ever had like men that like they really pursued you, or your significant other really pursues you, and you're just like, and then you passed up on them, and then you look back and be like, oh, this person really probably would have been a cool.
And then you gotta come back and so
It
you wanna?
was
fuck
only
with me
one, but
now?
I was very young and I wasn't even dating then. So, but he could have been a potential.
He could have been potential.
But I wasn't dating then.
Just because you wasn't dating, was that the reason you didn't give him a chance?
No, I wasn't allowed to date. My parents were strict as shit.
Oh, well, shit.
You from Tico Bay, girl? You from Tico Bay?
There you go, T.
I got a question for you guys, the guys. So if a woman pursued you guys, you know, would does that turn you on or turn you off?
I like
I like it, but I don't like the ones who like over. I'd be like, bro, chill out, bro.
the
Like,
over.
Yeah.
See, here's my
Hey, what's
theory on
over?
that. Here's my
What's
theory on
over?
that. The reason why you feel like that, and I'm not speaking for you, I'm just saying like just my thought. The reason why you probably feel like that is because when you don't have that same kind of attraction to that person. Because now, if it was the same girl that you was overly pursuing, and then she came to
Yeah,
you,
yeah, now
it
it's
was like on you tough, you would be like, yeah, bro, yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The ones who like do that, the ones who chase you like that, a lot of times they don't be like they do be.
so fucked up. I can tell already. They be one, bro. No, you gotta say it on camera. Yeah, they be what? They be.
You messed up my follow-up question. I was gonna ask the girls, have you chased a guy before?
They be ugly.
Yeah, they don't.
Respectfully, I never needed to.
Nah.
They don't be.
No.
But however,
We had girls in here. They were like, "Hey, I chase a dude." You know what I'm
a
saying?
lot. Like I said, a lot of
approach him.
times the ones who are ready to just hear, they don't be as attractive. But there are also ones that are attractive, and, and those are the ones that you kind of fuck up on.
You be
Like, I don't look back on the other ones like, damn, I should have.
You look back on the ugly ones, it's diabolical.
I should have gave baby. I should have gave her a chance.
That's messed up.
Look at her now.
Damn.
Still chasing a nigga. But there's ones that it's like, damn, I should have took her more serious and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I didn't.
Oh, like the one I was already with, probably, but you was still playing games while she was still trying to show you, like,
Yeah.
flashback. Yeah, a few flashbacks right there.
Question for y'all then: do you prefer a good girl or a nasty girl?
Oh man.
I like them nasty.
A good girl or a nasty girl? And
Nasty.
guys, would you prefer a good guy or a nasty guy?
What?
I guess it'll be different.
Guys,
Wait,
would you
what?
I guess it'll
prefer
be
a
different.
nasty
I'm
guy?
sorry, it'll be different. That's
Your
would
brain
definitely
felt
be
just.
yeah.
It'd be definitely nasty
For the men, I
women.
guess.
Yeah, for women.
That's for women. It'll be
Because
different.
no men just come up and just because women could pursue men like that. Men,
Right.
Some people
Fair
could.
question.
That's what floats your boat. But a man just ain't gonna go up to a woman what some men do. But it's weird to go up to a woman and just be like, "Hey, can I eat your ass?"
Hey,
You be-
Men be
No,
wilding,
guys
bro.
be surprised. Listen,
My DMs are crazy. Men are wilding.
But
Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
point I'm making is you see what the response
Yeah,
is.
and I'm in
Some-
New York.
Some
Yeah.
some girls be like, "What's the
Hey,
address?" But
hey,
you see
Lex?
what
That's
the
disgusting.
right. But you see what. But for
I'm
men,
gonna look at you right now
Right.
and be like, so you just go around eating ass?
right?
You just ask anybody.
Now
eat
for
ass?
men, if a woman just slide in DMs and be like, "Oh, you look good," you know, let me woo woo woo, you'll be like, "Ah man, shit. Let me see what she working with first." Ah man, shit. You know what?
kill nasty.
The answer's gonna be different.
Nasty
Yeah.
kill.
From men to women, the answer's
Nasty
gonna be
kill.
different. From men to women, the
I'm a
answer's
nasty nigga, so
but the answer's gonna be different.
Yeah.
But
love it.
But good girls is.
All right, now y'all talk about the
I
nastiness.
like breaking the good girls.
Oh Lord.
You like
The fact that y'all talk about
That's
that,
crazy.
would y'all allow y'all partner to spin your mouth during interview?
Yep.
Oh, he loves that.
I like that shit.
He loves
You
that.
spit in your mouth, spit in my mouth. Let's do this.
Depends on how much I like you, though.
True. Yeah.
I can't just let any
I'll
nigga
do it.
spin in my mouth. Like, that's
And
crazy.
it's not every night. It's like on some drunken, like, oh yeah, we finna.
Even
you
if
know,
I'm
That's
drunk.
why I get so
Why?
after that. I'm not doing that.
Why?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Why what?
It depends.
Why would you want somebody spinning your mouth?
Thank you. That's nasty as shit.
Like, I really gotta like you.
Yeah, but see,
I
but
don't-
But see,
And I've liked people a lot, like in love. That's still not.
But
that's still not
here's the
doing
thing I think with the furs, because last time we had this conversation, everybody had different definitions of what that looked like.
Right.
If you've seen Sinners, fuck no, that shit is nasty. Like when she did
like-
Sinners, that shit was drool.
Respectfully, I haven't even seen
They
Sinners.
say it was
Okay,
honey.
yeah.
well, good.
That's disgusting.
But
That's
good.
worse.
Yeah, no, she literally like it was like a bunch of just.
Stop. It was
Right.
real too.
Now. That just fucked my head. But anyway.
Yeah, they said it.
Now, if you're kissing and you're just
Drooling, like,
kissing,
yeah.
and just, you know what I'm saying?
What?
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's
That's
serious.
cool.
Yes, because why you going from
I'm like, open your
to
mouth.
that?
Well, first of all, who's one during sex? No, with sex, no. You're tonguing that person.
That's
down.
what I'm saying. There's
You're
sex.
Yeah.
in it.
Hand
But
on the
you're
throat.
talking
I'm
about
talking
bringing the
there's-
saliva together.
I got good aim.
to exit out of your mouth.
But
Into-
I'm
No, we
saying,
talking about there's
so
sex. You want to you got a body throw, you got to open your mouth. You got
Wait.
and you spit in your mouth.
So you
Or
dry
vice
tongue
versa.
kiss people? That's horrible.
That's
Who want a
horrible.
dry ass tongue? Who want a dry ass tongue kiss somebody?
Wait, what?
You dry tongue kiss people,
And
or
you-
when you tongue kiss?
and then listen-
If you even kiss,
and
who
then-
knows? But if you kiss, when you tongue kiss, you don't tongue kiss with saliva.
Yeah.
You
But I'm not
yeah.
feeling the.
But here's the other part about it.
You know, the.
Spitting in the mouth usually is
I know what you're
followed
This is
is
the only time we're
usually
getting
followed
along.
by some type of oral
teeth go
at
big.
the same time.
It's the only time.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had a dry ass tongue kiss. Normally, when you tongue kiss, you get saliva.
Q, you're talking about tongue kissing and hawking up spit.
You see, he always do that. It's not.
I'm not talking about hawking the movie. I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna hawk.
That nigga
You
over there
spit in your mouth.
hawking.
Okay.
But okay, we
Teach me.
Right, so that's what he's thinking. See, in his mind, he thinking you're trying to get all in the back of the throat and
me
shit.
too. That's something. But
No,
your tongue
no.
kissing, right? Your tongue kissing
like
is
so
like.
like-
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
wait.
like
So when you
have
tongue kiss,
saliva
when
in
When you
your mouth.
tongue kiss, you generate more saliva, right? So it's basically like you just get it on
your
back.
tongue.
I'm not really.
Like I'm giving you.
I don't
back.
know.
She's
I'm not-
saying like a glob of spit in my mouth. Like I think she's saying like a
I'm not
full
feeling
glob
the
of
saliva. When you're tongue
spit.
kissing, I'm not feeling it really. I know it's wet, but I'm not really feeling
Right,
it. But you're
right.
talking about.
Like if you could feel that. I get what she's trying to say. I get what she's trying to
So
say.
look,
Question.
when y'all tongue kiss, like you generate, it's like 2 times the saliva.
I know
You
when
already have
motherfuckers
that
tongue
saliva.
kiss,
So it's
this
not-
for-
you don't have to
string of spit.
You don't have to generate
Question.
the spit. It's not like you got.
Question for y'all then.
Yeah.
How do you
It's like-
how do you guys generate the amount of spit then to spit in the girl's mouth?
It's not that much.
purpose?
It's from.
What's the
Like you
like how
said.
Your
is it?
mouth don't get water when you eat pussy. Your mouth don't just start salivating like you don't.
Right.
My mouth is water as fuck.
But- but
I'm
not-
just saying, does your mouth get water when you eat pussy?
But that's different. That's like
But that's what we're talking about.
But I feel like that's more water. That's a lot of water you got to get like to do that.
But
Like,
that-
Not really. I
Not
eat the
really.
pussy that come up. And
Yeah,
here,
but that's what I'm
take
saying.
your
I
shit.
think everybody's thinking of spitting in the mouth as different things which everybody probably do have a different definition of spitting in the mouth. But to me, it's not that difficult. It's not all that. I gotta build this shit up and put it in.
I can't date somebody that
don't
want to do that. We're not gonna date for long.
She said you gotta go.
The minute we decide to have sex for the first time, and you want me to do that, or you want to do
Nah,
that
it
to
ain't
me,
a
we
first time
over.
thing.
It's not a
We
first time
over.
thing. But you like
We're
giving
over.
dry tongue kisses.
It's
so I don't
over.
know if
Dry-
I-
Find somebody for that.
Now in my mind, I just
We
see
not
her.
doing
I
that.
just see her just giving dry ass tongue kisses. Oh, too much
That sounds very
spit.
ashy.
Hold
Like
on.
you be blowing your tongue out before you like. Okay, now
He said you can start a fire.
Dry ass, you about to rub tongues together and start a fire. Like, dry ass
Start
tongue kisses,
scratching
bro.
tongues.
Yeah, start scratching tongues. Like, goddamn, girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why your tongue so
But I
rough?
do get what she's trying to say. Like she ain't trying to taste a full glob of spit.
I'm not gonna
like
lay
if it's
here.
like naturally.
This is what I'm saying.
It's
I'm
natural.
not gonna lay here on my back,
Yeah.
and you're above me,
Like a
and
bird.
you drop what
Yeah.
from your mouth
I get
to
what you're
me.
saying.
Yeah, well, I get what you're saying, but that's not what we're
Gonna
talking about.
Street fighter K-Raw you right in the throat. Like it's straight.
I get you.
I'm not doing
normally
that.
when that happens, he already has his hand on your
It ain't
throat.
gonna happen. You gonna see me. You gonna see that.
So you don't like the hand on the throat?
Yeah, but when I see that glove coming, that's when I become
She said,
dominant.
How
I'm
old are
taking
you?
over that.
Wait,
shit.
how old are you?
How you think I am?
Like 24.
Thank you. That's a compliment. I'll be 37.
damn,
Ooh, she got you there.
girl, you look good.
Thank you. Thank you.
37.
I will be. Don't
I
give
can-
it that
I
number
feel you.
yet.
Nobody
36,
believes what age I am,
Enjoy
so-
36.
You're 36.
How old are you?
Yeah,
Like
I'll be
30.
37.
All right.
Yeah.
December.
I'll give you like 22 on your worst day.
Thank you, thank you.
Good shit, man.
It's Caribbean
I
women.
fuck with
But
that.
you also say you were sheltered, like you couldn't date growing up.
Oh yeah,
Hey, don't downplay.
He's about to diagnose
Yo.
you now.
I'm not
He was like, so you were sheltered, you couldn't. So that means you really didn't start fucking until this age.
He said
That
you
means
were-
you really
you
didn't
were
start being
cooking in the house.
nasty until this age. So therefore, you know, you still kind of raw with things, you know?
I'm still not spitting. It don't matter how raw I am. It don't matter if I just started. You know, I'm not spitting. You're not spitting in my mouth. I'm not
crazy.
spitting in yours. Go find Keisha, Brenda, somebody down the block to
Keisha,
do that, but
Brenda.
not me.
She said, not me. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
she like that dry
No
tongue.
ham, no turkey, no bacon.
That dry tongue shit.
Down here.
Sandpaper, I don't care.
Sandpaper. That's some sandpaper kisses.
I'm crying.
Let's keep that dry ass tongue away from me.
Scratchy head.
homie, spinning
If you know if the kiss is dry, you know what the hand like.
Bro.
Hey, give her
I don't
some
know about
grace.
that.
Hey,
Listen, no comment.
my shit.
You say you don't like spit, so I'm just
No
like,
comment.
hey, well, you
no
know.
comment. I'm not touching that subject.
Give her some grace. I got faith in her.
I'm not
You got
touching.
faith?
I got faith.
We
in
don't
you,
snitch
sister.
over here. We
I
don't
got
expose
faith in
ourselves
you,
over
sister.
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna change subject. We're gonna change subject.
I got you.
Anyway, what was y'all worst breakup?
Oh, so like my ex, I was like, yo, thank you for these 9 months. Goodbye, God bless. Do a text.
That's what he told you, or you told
I
him?
told them, and they never saw me since.
Why you text him? Why you didn't go to him?
You gonna tell me how to break up with somebody? If that person wasn't worth the explanation,
You
I'm not
break
doing
up over text messages?
it. I did it. That person was not worth me explaining nothing to them.
Oh, well, what was that person like?
Well,
though?
why'd you break up with them?
You're a narcissist. And you're,
Well, what do you do? Women like to throw that word around.
It
So
was a
what?
she.
Oh, she.
It was a she,
Well, women
but-
like to throw that word around
And
regardless.
She was verbally abusive, mentally, everything. It was just.
So you should have probably been left that situation.
Well, here's the thing though. So she was a wolf in sheep clothing, you know? She came in. The image was different, but you know, people can't keep with that image for so long when they pretended.
Women always getting tricked by
It
somebody.
started-
God damn.
No, and it's
You
crazy,
get tricked by
look.
men, you get tricked
This
by
one, I was
women.
mad too. Look, before I started dating her too, I was single for 5 years, bro. Bitch,
Now
you
she
just
holding
came
it
and
back.
fucked up my shit. Like,
Yeah, I felt
I was
that.
doing good, but no, it was good in the beginning, and I don't know what shifted. But then she started being controlling, whatever. You can't control me. I'm a grown ass woman. You're not gonna tell what to do.
So she started being controlling and shit.
First it was controlling, but then how I knew she was cheating, she would accuse me of shit.
You know why she cheated?
Oh, she was a hoe.
Because you didn't spin her in the mouth.
Them dry ass kisses.
Dry ass. That dry ass head. That dry ass head.
I told myself. No,
Hey.
I'm not
Can't
gonna
let
feed
her
it
do that
because
to
I'm not there. I'm not supposed
Dry
myself.
ass head.
Them
Anyway,
Heard that. Heard that.
but yeah, so
Cotton mouth.
after a while, like everything, like her life started unfolding when her ex-wife got in contact with me. But see, you can't fool me. I already started peeping shit, so I already started pulling them back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person. Before I accuse you, I like to have my evidence. Let me collect my data. Let me collect everything because you can't lie right there after that. And I made sure I collected enough.
How long you guys together?
9 months.
9
like
months,
a pregnancy.
yeah.
9 months.
That's what I said. Thank you for these
You
9
said-
like a pregnancy. 9 months. Bye.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's
now.
gone. I didn't wait.
9 months. So you was with this person 9 months. That's crazy.
Just text.
9 months a waste of time.
Right?
And you
The one who texted, that's like,
But
you didn't at least want to cuss their ass out personally? Like,
no, because why? That person, the way our relationship was, they make it like I was a bad person, but then go back on social media and make it look I'm a good person. So one day when I did what I did, she went on Instagram, on Facebook with a whole
What'd you
paragraph.
When she-
Because I left her.
She left. She
I left.
wrote the message.
I sent her a text.
And she probably
and I
went on.
changed my
She was
number.
like,
I actually did on my lunch break.
What type of
what type of person does it? I can see
Says
you.
it.
I can see somebody
it was my
doing
lunch
that.
break. I went to the house.
Lunch break.
and
30
I
minutes.
picked up the bag of clothes that I had to wash. Not knowing that was the last bag I needed to leave.
You guys live together?
Yeah, we was
And you did.
So you didn't think?
Oh, she probably dragged you on social media. did she?
So, question for you, like, why?
I would have posted the message and everything. What kind of grown woman leave a message trying to
Right.
break? Oh, she probably. Oh,
So you was somebody for 9 months. Like, why didn't you like want to talk to somebody like personally, like face to face after the
Oh,
interview?
we
said
did that before, but
well, she said she wasn't worthy of.
it wasn't. Yeah, after a while, I'm
Yeah.
done. So
But-
this
so
time,
you guys are
I'm not gonna
breaking
repeat myself.
So you guys
Yeah.
break up, get back together, break up, get back together.
No, I try to talk it out. I'm that person. I like to talk it out. We talk it out, and see what can. But if you tell me one thing and I'm seeing something totally the
Different,
opposite, I'm not gonna wait around.
Ooh.
Right, I heard.
So I did that, and yeah, she did go on Facebook and wrote a whole paragraph on me, but
I
it
know. Oh,
backfired.
you know she
No,
did.
but it backfired because everybody was like, "Wasn't it the same girl that you claim you wasn't happy with, or whatever?" And she took the whole post down after that.
Yeah, but I knew
Don't
she
cry off
was.
the social media when you used to bash me.
Because that was
Now you
that was a
mad 'cause I
perfect
left
victim
you?
tactic right there. Oh, she left me a message, and she wanted to break up with me. She couldn't do it person to person. I'm gonna play victim on social media. I'm gonna post this message.
That's crazy.
That's what they do. What about you?
Let's see.
The worst of the worst. The worst. I want the worst. Like
I was with this boy for like a really, really long time. I'm not gonna say too much, but
Sade said, dry ass kisses.
y'all, it's not like that. No.
Yeah.
But I didn't like not do a text, but I travel for work, so my way to get away from that very toxic situation was work, cause my contracts are 3 months, so the nigga couldn't catch me in town, couldn't talk to me. I'm moving state to state, hospital to hospital. Nigga couldn't find where I was at.
So you just up and left.
Pretty much up and left. Like, it was a very, very bad situation. So like, it was time to go. I've been plotting to leave.
So
but,
but he didn't even get a text message. He just got left.
Why
is the text message that bad?
Like,
I
so-
said, I said something.
she said she didn't say shit.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Okay, that's
like
me,
like it was more of like I'll talk to him, but like I'm plotting, like I gotta get the fuck. So like I'll make
plotter.
it. I got to plot like, okay, yeah, it's all good in his, because he wasn't all there. He didn't have all his marbles. So like it was a situation to where I had to really play chess with that and make it seem like, oh yeah, it's all good.
Exactly.
I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
Exactly. You
So-
never let
and
the
I-
right hand never let the left hand know what they're
yeah,
doing.
exactly. It was more of like I had to get out that situation.
Question for you. Like, what's your thoughts on the Puffy and the Cassie situation?
Where did that come from?
Why?
Because it was a similar. It's a
Oh,
similar
he's
situation.
cooking. All right, go ahead.
It's a similar situation.
Oh, what I think about that situation? I mean, if a nigga is knocking me between the washer and dryer, I think I would agree with anything that
Give
nigga
him
say.
everything he deserves.
I don't care what. That's what it was
Give
like.
him
Kind of my
everything he
situation. Like I would
deserves.
give
Right,
you,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
anything you say. Yes, I will love. I love you to death.
You think she's a good woman or a
But-
bad woman?
Who, Cassie?
Yeah.
I think she's a good woman.
I mean, of course you don't know him, but I'm just saying
I
from
don't
the
know,
testimony.
like from what that I truly do, but like I think when you're in a situation where like you really have to play nice, Puffy is not all the way there. I think everybody can see that nigga is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but like you know what I'm saying? Like I understand where she's coming from, where they're bringing all this. Like you guys understand? Well, we already know she getting beat. We just saw like a small clip. We didn't even see what happened when she got in the hotel room. So even that
We don't
weird,
know everything.
like that weird clip a long time ago when she was underneath the sheet and he was like giggling and laughing that was just weird within itself. So like that man crazy. Like I feel like I would say anything. I would make this man think I was in love to like figure out an escape route
Right.
before
I'm
anything. You know what I'm
flying to
saying?
go.
That's like people get kidnapped. I like you. Yeah, kidnap me.
You
But
go along with it.
I'm about to get out of here.
Right, yeah,
That's how most, you know what I'm saying? So like that was my situation. Like
That's crazy.
I genuinely had
You
to
gotta play along.
I had to get up out of that situation, and it was just a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It goes back to like being with someone that has nothing to lose and I have a lot to lose. So they don't care, but I have care. I'm like really private. Like you look at my social media, you wouldn't know a lick of who I'm talking to or how long I was in a relationship or nothing. Like
Yeah, my shit dry as hell.
yeah, and so for you walked yourself into that.
for
I'm
sure.
gonna come right back out.
For sure.
I mean,
I'm weak, but it's just when things start becoming like social media. I'm not a social media person. Like he was making it a social media thing, and that was disgusting to me. I don't care what what we going through the relationship. Please, God.
Right.
Do not put it on social media. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, and so like he was hurt.
She was disappearing.
Like,
man, you probably heard.
Yeah,
you
like
a girl back in town.
Yeah, like
she's in Indianapolis. How she back already? What you talking about?
You know, he's like, oh, she got a new man. That's why whoopty whoop. And I'm like, I ain't got like I like to heal first before I even get into a new relationship.
Why do we do
So
that?
you know, I don't like do that. So like in his head, I am married, kids, picket fence. I am having the time of my life in another state. That man is crazy. Like
he's sick right now.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. Like he will used to do everything and anything. Like at first, I will feed into his bullshit, but then I was seeing like I was calling his bluff. Like, oh, okay. He just trying to get my attention. And once I started ignoring like half of the shit he was doing on social media, it stopped. And then it went to, oh, dang, she really don't care about you. Really don't. I'll answer the phone. You really don't care about me. It would get to, oh, now I'm not answering. I love his family to this day. Now it's get to, oh, his sister's calling me. You know what I'm with my brother. Woo, grandma calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was getting to that crazy point. Like I had to let that situation go. And
how long you guys together?
I would say a long time. 19 till 23 one.
Oh, that's 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it was a really long time.
Yeah, I would too. That's
you know what I'm saying?
5 years.
Yeah. It was a really long time. It was a really long time.
I would do the same thing.
You know.
So I'm with this woman. Let me get this right. I'm with this woman for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then while she's going on work, she just slowly starts disappearing.
Hey.
I would lose it.
I'll be like, man, wait, hold on. 5 years and she just disappeared on you.
What?
But like the thing is like towards the end is when he was like it just got bad.
Hell
he was
that's 5 years.
manipulative. Like he was manipulative beyond narcissist. Like it was just mental abuse. It was just getting so bad to the point where I said, man, I can't. Like my dad did not put me in this situation to be that. So when you got a wonderful man as a father and you look at like I had like a great example at home. What the fuck am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that was another reason why too. Like I have both my parents, they're loving, and I'm just like, damn, I'm just putting myself through trauma for absolutely no reason. I gotta get up off this relationship. And it was a very much learning lesson. I would never let a man do that to me again, but it's just a point where, you know, like how you were saying, if you really like the person, you will go through whatever they have, through anything. And that was one of the things, like I didn't really care. Like I had all my career and shit. I didn't really care like what he had. And he was one of the men that took advantage of that. Oh, she got it. Like I ain't got to do nothing. I can just talk to her any kind of way. Wooty woo, she ain't gonna go nowhere. Wooty wop.
He got comfortable.
He got mad comfortable.
Was he a loser, or was he just he a loser type, or was he just, you know,
like
hard worker, or what? What is
like he was
from
like
the Grove too.
Nah, he wasn't from the Grove.
I said that makes sense.
He wasn't from the Grove.
Was he a loser, or did he have some hustle in him?
He like I guess he tried to, but like he's one of the dudes that like if he sees you doing something, like if he see me working and all that, he's one of those like, oh, my girl guy, I ain't gotta really.
Oh, you're a loser.
Yeah, you know, and yeah, I agree with you. I
want him to looking at me.
Gang member.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
damn, look at you, man.
He's not a second. That's what.
Oh shit.
Who that nigga is.
Yeah. So respectfully, like
You like the rough one.
it is what it is. Like I felt like at some point I kind of like should not have put myself in that type of situation.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Everything's a lesson learned, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a lesson learned. Like there was so many times, like I said, it wasn't bad like the whole time. It like towards the end is when it got like absolutely terrible because of a traumatic situation without really identifying who he is. But like
he was in a traumatic situation.
Yeah, like once he had a certain trauma, that's when marbles lost, and then that's when like some men don't know how to handle their emotions and put it on other people. You get what I'm saying? So
question. So did you try to help him out at all or no?
oh yeah, like that man had it the best.
No.
You know, and he just took of it.
Wait, when it came,
He had it the
when it
best.
came to that trauma, did you try to help him?
Oh yeah, it was kind of like in a situation where I honestly shouldn't. Me helping, I was like making it worse. Like he was blaming me for things. Oh, this is the reason
So
why.
he ain't no accountability.
Like he did. It was just like, oh, like I'm a very loving girlfriend. But it was a situation where there was really nothing that I could say, do, love, amount of love to make him hear or understand. Like, oh, I'm here for you. He didn't care. He was hurt in his situation, and he's the type to where if he's hurting, everybody else needs to feel hurt in a situation. Yeah, feel that pain. So it didn't matter. It didn't matter how much love I gave him, man. He. But now that he's better healed and all of that, now he's like, oh, okay. It's too late. I'm healed and I'm better and I'm feeling good.
If he's healed and he made that progress in his life, why would you not give him a second time?
Oh no, because I don't like. I feel like he healed from that situation, but like I feel like his actions. I feel like he hasn't grown from his like how he acts.
You said it became bad. You said the relationship was good and towards the end when you had a traumatic
like it wasn't
experience.
perfect, right? But it wasn't like awful.
Right.
And until he had that traumatic experience.
You don't go backwards.
Yeah. It. And then on the.
Sometimes it works.
But I don't know. Like it's just like I've seen other things too. Like I'll look back and like, dang, that should have just, like. Some things that were pointed out to me, probably I should have been like, yeah, that was a little bit of red flag, but it wasn't like too bad. It was yellow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a good question to ask. Would you ever go back to an old thing?
Yep.
No.
So say y'all go back. Would you go back to an old thing?
If it's proven that she changed or she got over the shit that she needed to get over, if it's proven, there's probably two. There's two I would.
Yeah.
Would you go back to an old thing?
She said no.
I don't got nobody I want to go out to.
Yeah. Her shit was just
Damn.
ass.
Just dry.
Damn. You don't got nobody to go back to?
No guy, no girl make me want to go back to them.
So ex-girlfriend that you was
No
dating,
ex-girlfriend, no ex-boyfriend.
Nobody.
they dead to you.
Dead, son.
Yeah, you from Brooklyn.
Dead.
Am I from Brooklyn?
She from Harlem.
Harlem.
Damn, he just getting all your other places fucked up.
All the G's been coming, like, really? Hey,
Yeah.
pick up for me all night. Nah.
Yeah, man. My fault, man.
Look
Nothing.
at everybody's lesson learned.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like them as a lesson.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
helped shape me who I am today.
Oh.
Because I look at people as, why are you here first? You know what I'm saying? Are you here permanently? Or are you here for a season? Are you here to teach me something? Or are you here to learn something from me to help you out? So I have to I can never say that word.
Differentiate.
There we go. I always struggle with that word. But yeah, why you're here in my life. And some people I met weren't supposed to be relationships. And
They
that's where I
weren't.
messed up at.
Mhm.
You learn like, oh, you weren't meant to be more than.
Yeah. Well,
Harlem.
Yo, once I'm healed, I'm out of there. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
On everything. Once I
What about you,
detox
Brady?
myself, I'm good.
anybody that you would go back?
I don't give a damn about you. I like the mama, but I don't care.
I'll be detox. It's a detox, baby. If I don't talk to you for like some years, I will never feel the same about you again.
And then plus, if we haven't seen each other in years, I'm about to relearn you and re-know you, and I don't want time for that.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna
My
talk.
camera went out, but
Went out. Damn.
good timing.
I know, right?
Um,
This one went out.
That one we had last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, had the same problem last time. I don't know why. But hey, man,
That was good, bro.
that was a good one, man. That was good. That was
That
good.
was funny as hell.
I think you should go back with old boy. Just check him out and see.
Nah, he's crazy. I didn't even. That's no.
Red flag right there.
But I'm leaving so much shit out of that conversation.
What you should.
I'm like, I sugarcoated. I didn't want to put his business out or mine.
Not on the internet.
I kind of really sugarcoated the hell out of that.
Don't go back.
Decipher. There's
When you shit it out,
Yeah.
when you take a shit, can you put it back in your ass?
right,
Alright.
exactly. Like there's no way I can.
When I take a
shit,
There's
can I
no
pick
way
a
he has a
leg?
You
Yeah.
chance.
did, right? So no.
I mean,
You got
I
a
can
point.
tell you off.
I seen some of my ex-girlfriends like,
Stop. Don't even.
yeah, people now. I think throughout life you learn through your mistakes, and you know.
Yeah, you do.
You do learn through your
It
mistakes, but that don't
molds-
mean
I don't
think
that
you're
don't
gonna be
mean
the-
that don't
a
mean
shit.
Go
you
back.
gotta go
I
back
was
to
an
them.
asshole. I was a dirtbag
Dirtbag.
I learned from my mistakes.
That don't mean you gotta go back to people though.
Yeah.
Nah.
Not everybody's worth going back to.
Nah.
Like for me,
Well, I think I
forgive
turned out to
them.
be a decent human being after all of my
forgive them.
mistakes.
Yeah.
But for me, forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation.
Ooh. So you forgave the 9-month person?
I've been forget the person before.
You talked to the person?
No, she don't know I met.
But
To this day.
so you
Now
personally,
she watching this podcast.
so you personally forgive them on the inside.
Huh?
You ain't forgave them, but they don't know you forgave them though. But you,
No, I mean I didn't physically tell her I forgive her, but
they back in New York.
I don't know where she at or where the rest of them at. I don't keep up with them. I really don't know nothing about them.
Dang.
Yeah, I forgave
Like the
him
day
too.
I left her, it was on my lunch break. And I went back to work for the
With a good
dealership,
heart?
and I was at my desk.
She
And
knew
I
where you
changed-
worked?
I went into my
She knew
Verizon
where you
account.
worked?
Yeah, but she didn't come to my job. She do better. Plus
When were you born?
I would have did that. I would
said when?
have pulled
Yeah,
up.
you July?
December massage.
I love
Okay,
Sagittarius.
Okay.
I would have
But
pulled
yeah,
up.
at my lunch break,
I had a
Did
ex-girlfriend
it,
like you.
Went back to
You
Heartless.
sound, I see the Sagittarius.
As soon as I
That makes
blocked that
sense.
number, I changed them that same day. Went to work, but I'm on my computer.
I would have pulled up on you.
You heartless.
Heartless
I'm
and dry.
Ooh. Heartless.
They are not. They're.
Heartless on me.
They
Heartless.
just hack it away.
How could you be so heartless?
My thing, you gonna let them in it and keep.
That's
calling
crazy.
It's a balance, though. You know,
What happened to you in your life to make you that heartless?
nothing. This is
I had a
just
girl
me.
like that. That was heartless.
How was that
on me.
heartless?
That's crazy.
I think she's a typical New York woman.
I think so. I had a couple of New Yorkers.
How was
They
that,
weren't
how was
like
that
that.
heartless?
She was just like that.
Yeah?
Fucking right. She was
Ooh.
from the Bronx.
Bronx.
Dog, I hated it. After a while, dog, we used to get into it, and it used to be a battle of who can aim the lowest.
That's crazy.
What?
She used to be like, you New Orleans, fuck you New Orleans, man. And I was like, bro, because
Like,
she used to
ooh.
go so hard on shit. Like yo, and then the accent and shit make it worse.
Yeah.
Yo, she's like, man, fuck
Oh,
you,
no.
fuck you.
I don't like to
son,
argue.
Like, that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man.
I know you like that. That's toxic.
I did
Shoot,
back
like
Yeah, I
then.
know.
Back then I did.
That's, damn, New Orleans and New York combined. Ooh, that's
Argument?
fucking range. That's a storm.
Back then I did.
Yeah. Hey man, appreciate y'all for coming on, man. You know what I mean? Good time today. Good conversation. You know what I'm saying?
That was fun.
Appreciate y'all. You guys want to add anything before we head out of here?
Don't be dry.
Yo, I'm not,
I guess you guys not too big on
So
social media.
even that
so-
tongue was dry.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
yeah. That was that tongue was a little. But yeah, social media, any events, everybody say everything.
Yeah.
Cool. What you got? What you got? What you got?
17's coming up.
No. But I do want y'all to support somebody though.
Okay,
That's
who?
important to me. She got her cleaning business in Houston.
Okay.
It's called More Than Clean.
Morning clean.
She got other businesses. She go by Chocolate Serena. Chocolate_Serena. Go
Chocolate
follow
Serena?
her. Yeah.
Chocolate Serena.
You
She
want-
look. What she
Is
said? What she look
is she a
like?
traveling cleaner?
She can be, yeah. She do anything.
So they got the naked and neat cleaning service or something like that, where they clean lingerie or something.
Nah. It's just
Regular cleaning?
yeah. Unless you want to pay a little extra, but I think it's just regular
Oh, a
cleaning.
little extra. A little extra. She gonna.
No. I'm just joking, but nah. She got a really good cleaning business. She do a whole lot of things. Her like I said, her username is chocolate_Serena. Go support.
She sound like she look
Hold her up,
good.
Hendo.
Chocolate_Serena.
Let's see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Let's see what we got. Let me see. Instagram. Chocolate_Serena.
You're
My shit's slow right now. Chocolate. Oh shit. Let's find her up. Underscore. How you spell her, Serena?
like Serena Williams.
Okay. That's her right there.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. All
She
right.
model too.
I see you.
Yeah, she be doing a
she's
big
pretty.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
she cleaning, huh?
Yeah, she be cleaning. She got
She
business.
thinks so? Okay, hey.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, she was unfair. Yeah, she was unfair. With a fatty.
You gotta hit her up on her Instagram and let her know she does have a cleaning business. business. Yeah, she be doing that. She is a model.
She busting it out, girl. But we gotta get. We gonna get.
Sean, you are married, sir.
Chocolate covered Serena. Whatever.
Hold on.
No,
What's she clean? She polishing.
y'all gotta relax, but she
How we gotta relax and she full Nelson. She drop down, get her eagle on.
Yeah,
and
she-
we
Hey,
gotta
yo.
relax.
Nah.
Go
Look
look
at
up.
the first look at the first thing. I see nothing but cheeks.
That's what that is?
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
We gotta relax. She must be scrubbing the ceiling fans right now.
She does.
She does to herself.
You know
Nah,
I thought she washed dishes.
nah, respectfully though, she do have a cleaning business, and that is her Instagram. You can contact her on any type of cleaning.
That's like her personal page.
That was her personal page.
Yeah, that's
she
her
doesn't.
personal page. She has a cleaning
She gotta like build her actual cleaning page. So that's why I sent it to her personal page and contact her for her cleaning
I
business.
can beat
So I put
my
the Jell-O in
big
my-
13-inch
The
pipe.
Jell-O.
Hey, what the fuck?
Nah, I gotta support. She really be working hard regardless of what she does. She does model and stuff like that.
She look like she models.
Not anymore, but she an issued model.
Okay.
And she make good bread.
though.
Yeah.
That's wherever the money at. Okay.
Is she watching right now?
Big
That's a
pump.
nice picture.
She sleep because it's kind of late right now.
She throwing that thing though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She been in Netflix series, so she be doing her thing. So
Hold on.
she a model. She be doing her thing.
Fire. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations to her.
Shout out Serena.
If you're in Houston and you really want shit clean,
Yeah.
hit her up.
Spider girl.
Hit her
Spider girl.
up.
Spider girl.
Cause
She get down to business.
the job that really wants something clean, though. Don't hit her up talking about you want something.
Yeah, don't be weird.
Don't be
Nah,
weird. Don't be weird.
she
Hit her
really
up.
be getting it on.
Hit her up if you want your shit cleaned up. Well, we have to see how good she cleans.
She clean fire.
Hell yeah, man.
She clean fire.
Okay.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all,
When
man.
when you come out here, we gonna have her clean something. We gonna test it out.
Yeah.
Have her come out here, and she can clean like the studio. Her and Terrell can have a clean off. So Terrell has a cleaning service. So her and Terrell can have a clean
Yeah.
off.
She come down here to visit all the time. So
Oh, she come to Cali all the time?
Hey, the
Yeah.
loft need to be clean for sure.
The loft need to be clean.
Oh,
But they can have a
God.
clean off in the loft.
Yeah,
You know, hit the carpets. She can do everything else.
do that.
Clean. We have like split in like in half, and she can clean one side, he clean the other side.
and she be doing
Side
Airbnb. She
cleaners?
like
Yeah.
she do big things. Yeah, she's really good. She need to get
I
it. Like I
heard
said,
that.
she can get her business page up, but you can always hit her on
She
her
needs to get that
personal,
up
yeah.
ASAP.
Tell her.
Yeah,
Tell her-
definitely.
Just tell her put like a next time, like she can still do that, but put like a mop in between them cheeks,
That's.
or like a spray bottle.
I'm done.
Fabuloso.
That fabuloso smell good.
All right, okay. Juneteenth block party, Louisiana Purchase block party. Make sure you all be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out.
yeah, come out,
I'm not gonna be a
pop out.
homebody.
First of all, Q be getting all my
What's
money
what is it?
at Louisiana Purchase. I spend a bag every time I go up in there. He got.
I had to
Listen,
put twice, like,
feel
every
like-
time I come there, my second time coming,
Yeah.
and I was talking about this place, goddamn oxtail.
oh, relax. You be coming at the wrong time. Let me tell you something. I
Exactly.
be lavishing his lifestyle. He get all my money all the time, every
but every
week.
time I come, they be out of oxtails. They be like, it just
That's
finished. I'm
because you
like,
don't- that's because
damn.
You probably drag, you come late, like.
Oh yeah, and shout out to you bringing them yams back
What's
though.
late?
Had to bring the yams back.
What's late? What time I came? What's late?
You gotta come like probably if you want oxtails, like guaranteed oxtails, I'll come around 5.
I came before that.
In between, yeah, that's probably
On a Sunday?
You guys on a weekday.
Both time.
No, she came
No,
before that wasn't done.
no,
yet.
one was a Sunday because my friend
I
was
know
leaving
one
back
was
to
a
New York
Sunday.
the day after.
Sunday, no.
The next day.
Sunday we run out of shit.
SOS.
We try to run out of shit on
Sold out
Sunday.
Sunday.
But you coming Saturday, so it don't matter.
Another time was a Saturday.
12:30. Saturday
All right.
12:30 coming. Oxtail's ready.
Bam.
There we go.
I was happy when the yams came back. You understand how excited I was?
You said what?
Oh man, them yams!
We don't have
I
a
was
big
so
Friday talking about
mad.
Saturday ready.
I'll put one aside for her.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah.
I put one aside.
Cool.
For Friday.
No, I don't know because I was dry, so I doubt you will.
It's
Nah,
all right.
you need some
Them
more.
yams will make your mouth moist.
Water.
Yeah, you know
Water.
what? Let me.
You gonna suck on that bone, you gonna be like, oh. And a little drool come out, you be like, that's what he's talking about.
That's what he-
Good.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Man, we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Appreciate y'all for coming. We out,
Thank
baby.
you for having me.
Hey.
No
It
worries.
was fun.